What's good? Welcome to episode 2. This is the second half of our first session because we took 6 hours, like idiots, to film it. Enjoy!
Okay,
So,
let my throat die.
You guys have a few hours to kill before you need to be at the docks in order to fulfill your civic duty and be paid for it.
Lovely.
What would you like to do in that time?
Weapones!
Alright.
Actually, could we check out a library?
No.
That's
We don't care about actually you like books.
I like my books.
I wanna see if I can find anything on Veronica.
Sonic, I'd
I-
like to buy some more weapons.
I think that's a good idea, big guy.
I'm
Go.
I'm going to go to the library if either of you want to tag along.
Library.
I'm gonna go
Weapons. Library.
By the way, Marin, you would know that there is no library.
That's a
in Archaea.
garbage system. Is there a
There's no
bookstore?
library in Archaea.
Oh come on, I would know. if
The
there's a
closest
bookstore.
thing you would know of is that there's this really weird, like bits and bobbles shop that sells really anything. You just kind of have to get lucky if
Okay.
you walk in
Can
there.
the
Yeah.
average person read?
The bits and bobbles shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that me and
I'm
Earl
going
should
back to
come
the
to
White
the
Owl.
bits and bobble
Riley.
shop.
No, you go to a weapon shop.
As a side note, is there any city that has a library that I've been to?
That you've been to?
Yeah.
Versailles.
Okay, that's now my favorite city.
That's the Iperian port city, Versailles. Or no, not Versailles. Sorry, that's the capital of Albania, Versailles. They're similar names because I hate myself.
So the capital of Ifair.
No, Versailles is the port city.
Oh, the
of
port
Ifair.
city.
Versailles is the Archaea of Ifair.
Okay, yeah, so that's my favorite city now.
Your favorite port city.
I mean, I like Archaea. It's got a nice spot for me, but like the library, man, can't beat that.
There's also a large library at the Baljena, which is one of the Northern Isles. But that's kind of a place that you don't really like to go because there's almost always conflict there.
All right. Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. No,
Do you
I'm not
like
letting
the
Grawl
shop?
walk into a weapon shop alone.
Yeah, so you two are going to the weapon shop, and you know the name of
I'm
it.
sorry, but
You're going to Glindis?
I'm gonna go to Glyndis.
You're just going to the tavern.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. So I'll handle the two of you first.
me? Oh, what? Oh,
Because I punched you in the face. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a rough
You guys can have a bit of a
That
moment.
was the
So you guys agree to meet at the Seaman's March an hour
The
before.
weakest punch you can do, you just knock him clean on his
Well, that's
ass.
like half my health.
Yeah. So do you guys before you split up? You tell each other to meet back at a certain area, or what do
Yeah,
you
we
do?
should do
How
that.
about we meet like 20 minutes before we're supposed to be
We
there?
can meet at the White Owl. I'll be there anyway.
Sounds good. Grawl?
Right.
Okay.
I feel like
Grawl opens his mouth and a completely different voice goes, "Great!"
Will do, partner.
Let's go.
It's just
No, I've been
it's,
possessed!
it's just Gilbert Gottfried voice now from now on.
And Grawl just seems okay with it. He's like, "Okay,
That
well,
sounds like a great idea!
get my
Alright.
sword for you, Danny."
So the 2 cycles ago, Magnus told you about the weapon shop you asked about, called the Iron Beard,
Yes.
and you recall this, of course.
Of course. I mean, do we see any signs saying the Iron Beard?
Let me check the map real quick. I'm pretty sure it's on the Central Plaza.
Just by the way, have I come by many dwarves in my time in Woodford?
Why do you ask?
Just cause how I may act.
For what?
It's kind of
Just towards people.
a important point.
What do you mean?
Just
You've never been here before.
Yeah, but have I come across dwarves before?
Are there dwarves walking around on the street?
Why do you want to know?
Because we want to know what the street looks like,
Why
asshole.
Why specifically dwarves?
Because we want to know.
They're closet racist.
They're metagaming. No.
No, we're not
Not
metagaming.
metagaming.
No.
Wait, no, Kevin's wondering whether or not he's gonna freak out when he sees a dwarf. Because it
Yeah.
wouldn't make sense if they're
I'm
everywhere.
like a little
And then he
person.
sees one, like the eight.
So
Wait, have you met any dwarfs yet?
In Woodford, have I seen any?
Oh, in Wooger? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
I think you meant here in Archaea.
No, because otherwise I may be like, look at this fool and like.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, you've seen plenty of dwarves and halflings. Archaea is primarily
Slap him
a
5 yards
human.
away.
Archaea is primarily a human, elf, and half-elf city. Just because of it's closer to the port. But although you see all kinds of people coming in at any time. But Woogaber really has all sorts of any kind of person. They're the center of the. They're nicknamed the center of the world. So you've seen all kinds of people.
Gotta go there one day.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
there
too.
is. Sorry, I hate to, but is there a rivalry between dwarves and orcs?
There is.
Yeah, and would that include Grey?
It is primarily with gray orcs.
Okay, so but green orcs.
But it's only with Selbandikian orcs or dwarves.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay.
We head in.
We head in.
You make your way to the central
Not
plaza
great,
from
no.
Calder's Catch. You easily find
You're not
the
supposed to know
beard-shaped
Exactly.
wooden
I
sign.
wasn't writing anything anyway. I just had my notebook writing.
You easily find the beard-shaped wooden sign hanging in front of one of the larger buildings, and you can kind of see smoke rising at the top, and you assume there's some sort of forge. You head on in, and when you open the door, there's a ding of a bell above. Immediately, the sound of a hammer on an anvil greets your ears as the door opens, and you hear a voice shout from the back. And I should probably paint a picture for you. As you walk in, there's like weapons mounted on the wall behind a long counter. And there's a very large open area off to the right that seems to go back into it. There's like workbenches here and there, some grindstones, like tanning benches, and you can feel the heat of like a hot forge press in from the side. And you hear a voice call out, "Hold on a minute, I'll be with you in a second. Let me just finish this piece right here." You continue the bang, 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 a bit quicker than it was before. He sounds like he's rushing to get done with it, and soon you see this small dwarven man with this very like bushy black beard, bald head, and like leather kind of fine like leather silk robes. Weird combination. And he comes around the corner. All right, I can help you too.
Hello, friend. We're looking for weaponry.
Well, you've come to the right place then, haven't you? And he kind of walks behind the counter and kind of presses up his head, kind of like getting like above the counter because it's made for like normal-sized people. Sorry, human-sized people.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
not normal.
Wow.
It's normal to be a dwarf.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
And as he presses his head up onto the counter and kind of his beard kind of like floofs out, you can see little bits of iron fillings kind of come out of his beard and like rest on the counter. In fact, these iron fillings are kind of like everywhere. It's a little weird.
Oh, is this Iron Beards?
Yes.
yes.
They're at the iron.
I just came.
Hold on.
They're at the iron beard.
You're telling me this guy has iron in his beard? I think I know where we are.
How can I help you, friends?
This is my kind of place.
Glad you like it. What sort of weapons are you looking for then?
You have a kind of throwing axe.
Throwing axe. Ah, you're looking for some range, eh?
Yeah.
I see. Let me check the back. I don't think I have any throwing weapons out here, but I'll see what I've got in stock. You looking for anything, young man?
Look something quick, something small.
Dagger, perhaps. Sword?
Anything along those lines. Maybe a short sword that can
A short sword.
pack a punch. Sure.
I know a lot about short swords. Let me tell you. I'll be back in just a moment. Let me take a look. And he kind of like scampers down past through the back. You can hear him rummaging through like what it sounds like just piles of like metal things clanging together. Doesn't sound very organized.
That's a hot face.
on the internet forever. So you're looking for what? Throwing axes?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm looking at tonight.
I don't really know what I would. Oh, by the way, is this an armory as well, or just weapons?
It's a weapon shop. He doesn't construct armor. There's no armor on display
I
at
don't
least.
really know what a bard would want to go for when it comes to weapons, other than just like a sword that.
You already have a good sword.
Yeah, I do. But I mean, in case he's like, oh, I'm giving away free great swords. You never know.
You can persuade him.
Sure. Aw.
Aw.
Thank you.
But I could take him.
I think anyone could take it.
While he's in the bag, we just take all the weapons away. You didn't see my face.
This is true.
You can use it like, why does no one care that I've just had my face?
Okay. So Ironbeard, bless you. Ironbeard scampers back. He's got what seems to be this
What?
a one-handed kind of like silvery-looking sword mounted on his shoulder.
Perfect blessing.
And his other hand, like rested on his other shoulder, is a large, like curved axe. And he scampers back. I think I've got just the thing for both of you two. And he plops the sword down on the counter. Standard short sword, steel, iron alloy, and standard throwing axe, same material. Really quick, easy build for a very cheap price. The axe will be 7 gold, sword 10.
Are you gonna tell us the stats of the swords and axes or not?
The what?
The stats.
What are you talking about?
Is there? I'm asking as someone new to Pathfinder. Do I have to buy it to know how good it is?
No, short sword does a d6 damage. Its crit range is 19 to 20.
Oh,
You have the same thing.
No, I have
Except
better.
it's orcish.
mine's better.
And then the throwing axe. I'm gonna go back to it.
But like, I would like the throwing axe.
Throwing axe does a d6 of damage. It has a range of 10 feet.
Using it at range that uses dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just in case.
Alright, cool.
Only 10 feet.
Alrighty, well,
It's a giant. It's like big. It's like a. They're not like tomahawks. They're like
Uh,
axes. They're like it's a throwing axe. It's a big curved axe.
okay.
oh yeah, and can I
Just aerodynamic.
appraise? Can I attempt to appraise the? I'm sure it's a good price, but am I allowed to appraise the throwing axe?
Yeah, for sure. Roll a price.
I love that that's a skill in Pathfinder.
What?
Three.
I love that that's one of the skills in Pathfinder.
Appraise. Yeah. Oh,
4.
yeah. That's about right.
Yoink.
You don't really know for sure, but like,
You can
it's
still
fine.
have it.
It's a terrible
What the
price.
fuck is this? Well, still
Does
here.
this look alright for you two?
Well,
Looking to purchase?
look, I'm not too sure about that short sword, but that throwing axe looks great.
Well, if you don't like the short sword, I can always do a custom job for you if you like.
Really?
It'll be a bit more gold, a bit more pricey, but it'll suit your fancy, I assume.
How's that work? What does that mean? Out of character. What
Out
is
of character,
this?
it means you can request a custom build, a custom weapon.
Does that mean like it does
And-
more damage?
You can request a custom weapon that could suit your needs, whether it be a different crit range, slightly more damage or not, but you'll sacrifice something for something.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Or you can ask for like a masterwork weapon, which would be a bit much more pricey.
We can't use those.
You can.
Oh wait, yes.
Masterwork is
I was thinking martial.
And,
because
there,
I'm
and
thinking
a bard's instrument stays constant, right? It doesn't matter what he's playing.
Right.
Cool.
Um,
I'm already using an masterwork.
I mean, my
Are you?
orcish sword already has a great crit range, like 14 to 20.
What's your crit range?
Your crit range is not 14 to 20.
It's 19 to 20.
Is it 19 to 20?
Yeah.
It has to be.
I'll
There's
just
no
slightly
way.
erase.
That would be insane.
That would be absolutely
Oh
ridiculous.
my lord.
That means like you crit every time you hit them.
Have you seen my fucking rolls, dude? I mean, maybe go for something with a bit more crit range, but then it would have less
That's-
damage, wouldn't it?
I mean, that's pretty good crit range. Like crit range is not something.
I don't think I really need anything.
Well, actually,
anyway.
if you want something that has more crit range but does the same amount of damage, it'll cost more.
I mean, the prices are pretty good.
How much money do you have?
We got a fucking lot of money.
Oh yeah, we do.
I mean, bards have a lot of money. I actually got not that much money for a bard,
I
but
literally lost all my money.
I got like below average.
I've got 100 gold.
I had 100 gold,
gold.
but I spent it on my armored weapons. So
I mean, well. Alright, well, look. What if I wanted, something a bit better? Maybe,
A bit better.
I mean, I can,
How so?
Can I,
Looking for a finer edge,
well, look, I'm,
a keener strike, or something that dish out a bit more damage.
bit of everything, I suppose. I mean, if
Well,
you
that'll
can,
run you a bit of a price.
do you know, any orcish standards for making, swords?
Orcish standards.
Yeah.
Listen, friend, I know you're a half-orc, but I know nothing about orcish ways of forging.
No problem. I'm just a bit better with those. Just wanted to check.
I understand.
Something with a bit better damage, a bit more likely to do one of those proper blows. How much would that cost me?
How much would it cost you?
Yes.
Probably about 100 gold difference, I'd say.
Wow.
that might be worth it. Or is,
Takes quite a bit to get the enchanting.
Yeah.
oh, enchanting. Wow.
Well, look.
I bet a guy.
We were playing Pathfinder.
Not Minecraft.
Yes, I've got a guy in the Northern Isles who does my enchanting for me.
Well, look, for now, I think we'll take that throwing axe, and then I might come back to you about the custom sword.
That sounds lovely. I'm always here.
Short sword.
Let me know if you need any help. The throwing axe will be 7 gold.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh shit, you have the same thing that I do.
Look, do you want to haggle? I don't want to haggle. I just want to give it. He's a nice guy.
Dude.
Yeah, I pay the 7 gold.
Thank you very much, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
You give it to me?
Yes. You wouldn't happen to know anything about what's going down at the docks, would you?
Down at the docks?
Yeah.
Not too much. The only thing I concern myself with the docks is when I'm shipping out weapons to be enchanted by my guy in the Northern Isles.
Do you get weapons shipped back in?
Well, when he sends them back. Otherwise, I just make everything in-house. I don't believe in buying from other blacksmiths.
Look, I understand this is a subject that you may keep confidential, but recently there was a theft at the docks, and would there possibly be any kind of weapons coming back towards you that someone would want to steal?
Not that I know of, although I haven't gotten my latest shipment in yet for my materials. I was a bit worried about that. I was actually going to go ask Magnus about that today.
Is that...
When's it coming in?
Well, it should have been here yesterday. Last cycle.
Oh.
But I have some good faith. I'll probably wait a cycle or two before I go out to go talk to Magnus about it. I don't want to worry the man. He's always got so much pressure on him. Standing in his father's shadow and all.
Would you mind telling us what you were specifically waiting for?
Oh, just some more iron.
I think that's what we're bringing in today.
Oh, really? Do you work for Magnus?
Today we do.
We work for whoever pays. Speaking of which,
Ah, I understand.
if you have any jobs, let us know.
Oh, I will, for sure. But again, thank you for doing business with you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good cycle. Have a good cycle.
You were gonna say day, you son of a bitch. What? Good cycle.
Good cycle.
Alright,
Have a good cycle.
Are you happy with leaving?
Yes.
All right, so you already 7 gold from your inventory. You have a throwing axe now.
I did.
What's the damage on it?
It is a D6. All right, is it a D6 or is it a D8? Hold on, let me double check.
I can use it as melee as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It is a D6 of damage. Yep.
Can I give it to Groll and
Dungeon Master.
What type
Can I have my phone, please?
You may.
You may.
All right.
If you roll for it.
Roll, wait, make him roll for it, please.
Oh, fuck off.
Please, if he gets a nat one.
Too late. Too late.
Damn it.
And as
Fuck
you guys
off.
are,
If he gets a nat one, he's just like...
What's the crit on it? Times 2?
yeah, it's a normal 20 times 2.
You break.
and as-
Attack type?
What?
Attack type?
Slashing.
Can I, so I give that to Groll and say, an apology gift.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
All right.
Also, sick axe.
So as you guys are talking with Ironbeard and buying your axe, Marin, you head down the way a bit. After talking to a few of the locals, asking where you might be able to find books anywhere, someone very haphazardly directs you down the way towards a place they described as Mary's Magic Junk.
They need a reading initiative here.
A what?
A reading initiative, like one of those.
Yeah, right. They need a new alchemist. They need more reading.
Riley,
Bring that up with a dollar.
we would head, after that, we would head
Hey, your citizens need literacy.
But you head down the one of the open gaps here. You can gaze out at the Seaman's March if you like, and make your way past the prison, past a few more buildings, to somewhere where there's a small sign that peeks out that just says MMJ.
Is the door unlocked?
You can try it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open the door.
You open the door and there's a slight, there's almost like a weird bell tower tone, like dun 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 dun.
It's my grandparents' doorbell.
As you enter, kind of permeating throughout the building, and as you walk in, you kind of are shocked by the absolute disorganization within this building. It's insane. There are just piles of items here and there, which is almost it's abhorrent to look at. Nothing is organized. There are things scattered here and there. Shelves are overcome with items, and you're not even sure where to look until your eyes kind of find the back of the room, where there's this very large woman sitting behind a counter. She is. It's almost like she looks like she's not even human. How obtuse she is. And she just kind of like notices you walking in. She's like,
Excuse me.
What?
You wouldn't happen to have any books, would you?
Books?
Yes.
Could take a look around if you like.
I'll take a look around.
Fine.
I'm assuming that's...
Roll, I was gonna say, I was gonna roll like, I was gonna say investigation, but that's a D&D thing.
Yeah.
It would be perception, would it not?
It would be perception.
I mean, it's a store. Come on.
Ooh, 26.
Did you hear how I described it?
Oh, I do know.
Yeah, so you start rummaging through a few different items. You find a couple of books here and there. One of them seems to be bound in some sort of like weird like tan leather. The other is made from like bamboo strung together. And shall I go on? You find there's not many, honestly.
I mean, like, skimming through it, do any have anything useful in them?
One of them talks about the methods in which to press bamboo into paper.
Okay.
And the one that is strung in bamboo talks about the political climate of the Northern Isles.
Okay. How much for the political climate book?
Are you asking?
I'm asking. Sorry.
The what?
For this book.
Bring it here.
Walk over and hands to her.
So her pudgy hand kind of like reaches out, looks at it.
Ugh. Junk. 2 copper.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm taking it.
Right.
Oh fuck! Now I have to convert one of these to copper.
It will come
It's
to
a
London. I'll
10
show
to
you
10
the
to
real
10.
world version of this store with
Okay.
clothes. It
Lovely.
exists.
All right.
It's like 10 copper to 1 silver, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have copper now.
Cool.
Cool. So I got this book on the political climate of the Northern Isles.
Yep.
I can't wait for that to be relevant. In 2 years, it's gonna be like we're in the Northern Isles, and someone's gonna be like, "Who do you support?" And Baron's gonna be like, "Joseph Krakowski," and they'll be like, "Oh, come right in."
But specifically, you note the names of Romero fuck.
Give me like.
Romero Montige.
Instantly.
How do you spell Montige?
Montige.
Okay. Yeah. And.
Hold on. What was it? I'm trying to remember. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
Jillian Capet.
How do you spell that?
Jillian.
Okay.
And then Capet.
Gotta check. People
Yeah.
spelled their names weird.
These are 2 prominent leaders of the island of Balyena who are constantly in.
What island?
Balyena.
How do you spell that?
Balyena.
Okay.
Who are in constant political conflict with one another and sometimes actual conflict with one another.
We're not in the Northern Isles, correct?
What?
We're not in the Northern Isles.
No, you're in Salmandik, the northernmost point. You're in the I just keep stumbling. You're in Arkier, which is like the trading juggernaut, the port juggernaut of Salmandik.
The map that we've seen, that's not of the whole world. That's just of the.
That's of Salmandik.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this. Here, I'll show you the map again if you'd like.
Yeah, I've seen the stunning one.
No, yeah. This is just of Salmandik.
I mean, I've been to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Northern
yeah.
Isles before, so I'm
Yes.
guessing I'd recognize the island's name at least.
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
And you've heard the names before.
Okay, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna head out.
Is there anything else you want?
Uh,
Please take a look around.
no, thank you.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
I need to get rid of all of my husband's things as soon as possible. I will give you a discount.
I am sure I will be back eventually. I will.
Please, take a look around. You'll find something you might want.
I just did. I really have to go though. I've got like work. I'll be back later.
Are we showing up about
I
this?
am-
She slams the door
I
shut until you buy
uncomfortably-
something else.
I uncomfortably slip out.
Alright, as you walk out, you see Sadak and Grawl coming up.
Hey, what's in there?
A lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Carl, do you like a lot of shit?
My voice becomes
boy.
American.
A lot of shit.
Right.
TM.
So as you guys walk into Mary's Magic Junk, Soren, you had headed back to the White Owl Inn, yes?
Yes.
And so as you kind of trudge your way back, open the door, you're greeted by a warm atmosphere as usual. It's the classic. It's the tavern. You know, you're used to it at this point. And you see Glinda behind the counter of the bar. She's kind of hunched over the bar right now, speaking to what seems to be a cloaked figure, kind of just sitting at the bar. They seem to be whispering back and forth, and it's this very bright blue cloak worn by this mysterious figure. You've never seen them before. The rest of the bar is generally fairly empty, and there's only a few sailors sitting at the tables.
Okay. I'll go up to the bar and take a seat then.
Okay.
And
Glinda kind of glances over at you, taking like a second away from her conversation. Oh, Soren, I'll be right with you. Give me a moment. And she goes back to whispering for a moment, and then she nods and comes over.
it's a bird.
Can I get you anything?
It's a plane. It's Soren.
Where y'all didn't come back last night. Where'd you end up?
Oh well, that's quite the story.
You're still paying for the room, right?
Yeah, we're still paying for the room. Don't worry about that.
I mean, I'm...
You are.
Are you looking at me? You're the DM.
You do the shit we
I know.
It's an endless and vicious cycle.
Dance for us, monkey.
Can I just regular old beer and egg?
It's not breakfast time, but I can do that for you.
Listen, I missed out this morning.
Right.
I
And
need
so
it.
yeah, and so she heads into the back to start filling up a mug of ale. Excuse me. You look over. The figure wearing the dark blue cloak seems to have said something, kind of under her breath. Excuse me.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am. And she kind of takes a step off the stool, and when they do, they're clearly like very short, almost like childlike. And they kind of like walk over to you. They're the tails of their cloak kind of dragging on the ground, and they climb up onto the stool next to you. They kind of just like they put both their hands into their hands and like their head into their hands.
They put their hands into their hands.
Their hands into their hands, into their hands, into their hands, into their hands. They put their head into their hands and kind of like glance up at you. And under like the shadows of the hood, you can see these bright, curious blue eyes and like a button nose.
Can I help you?
Perhaps
What do you mean?
you have a light about you.
A
It's
light?
Quite curious, actually.
What do you mean, a light?
Have you seen it? The
Clearly
tree.
Not. The tree? What tree?
Roll bluff.
Ten.
You've seen it.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, but
There's no need to lie.
what?
Tell me, how was it?
It was an experience. I'll say that much.
Usually is. Are there more of you? With this light?
As far as I know, I'm the only one that I've met.
Curious.
Who exactly are you?
Well, my name is Fee. It's nice to meet you. She extends a small hand. Shake, shake, shake.
I'm so sad. I was the special one once.
Wait, what's her name?
Fee.
Fee? Like F-E?
You can't write notes on that. I'm not there.
I mean, you can take notes on that.
I'm not taking notes if I'm not there.
I'm not taking notes.
I can take notes of when Soren tells me later.
I'll tell you what.
You enjoy this, because one day you're not gonna be the special one. And you're gonna have to sit and watch as some asshole in sunglasses, sun fleece, fucking
I will repel!
A small voice in my head says,
Yeah. You're Soren.
how do you know my
Yes,
name?
you're Soren. It was lovely speaking to you. I'll have my eye on you, thank you. And she hops off the stool and walks out of the tavern.
What the fuck?
We're not
Clank,
there.
there's a mug of ale in front of you. Here you are?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Who was that?
Who's who?
That small person
Oh.
wearing
Did she speak to you?
She did. She knew who I was. I've never seen her before in my life.
That girl's always up to mischief. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
She knew who I was, Glinda.
I must have mentioned you.
What did you tell her?
Well, I'm a bit of a gossip.
Well, I know that, but
Nothing like incriminating. Nothing too much.
You son of a bitch.
fuck, what's it called?
Sense motive?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Sense motive?
Yep.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make it.
I don't think so either. It's not too bad.
No.
17.
This is Glinda.
Yeah, she must have just like talked about you guys in passing conversation.
It's just fucking nat 20 every time.
You don't.
I rolled in that 20 on Glinda, and her magic's still working on her.
You can't be like
No, there's no
Sorry, beta talk.
Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
But no. Yeah, she seems to just maybe have mentioned you guys in passing. You've been there for a few days, and she's fairly familiar with Marin and you.
Okay.
So just talking to someone, she might have mentioned you.
Okay, well. It was...
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Drink up, and that'll be 2 silver.
Do you have to something?
I have 1 gold.
That's
You know what?
They can break up into 100 silver.
Put it on my tab. I'll put. Did I just put it on my tab?
You're gonna put 10 silver into your tab?
Yes, I have
Alright.
only gold.
Alright, so you give her a gold.
Okay.
Alright, well, if you want more, yeah, sure. She pockets it into her skirts.
Can I just like?
Into her skirts.
Can I just give that as credit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you have 8 silver on tab with Glinda ready to go.
Yeah.
Does that pay for the room?
No.
Oh, fine.
That's only for my beer, and my egg.
No, you know what? Fuck you. No, it doesn't. She just said that like so like no.
It doesn't.
A small voice in your head says,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if Thorin might pay for a room one day.
I mean, listen, I have no money.
No, I know, I'm sorry.
He's very busy with his research.
You cordial.
No, this is
have
why
a stable
I
job.
should have sold the rapier as
and get paid today. That'll be great.
Okay. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait until that.
Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do while in the inn?
No, I think I'd just like to lay low for a while. So
You kind of just chill out at the bar, sipping your egg beer.
my egg beer. I'm gonna pet my raven.
Kind of sips out of the beer, pecks at your beak a little bit.
Yes. Fucking love my raven. Fucking love Icarus.
My boy Icarus!
Good boy.
And you may just make, like...
Can you
like,
draw him, please?
If you'd like me to.
Please, I will pay you to draw Icarus.
Yeah, but you will.
I will pay you to draw Icarus.
That's fine, don't worry about it. I'll draw him. But you just make idle chat with Glinda as you sip your beer and egg.
TM.
Trademark. So yeah, you guys
Bits and bobs.
heading into Mary's Magic Junk.
Yeah.
Actually, walk in.
I'm turning around and following them in because
you're going
I
back
don't
in?
trust them.
Yeah, sure,
alone in
sure.
that
Okay.
shop.
You know, it's just Grawl. He's an impulse.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't
Yeah.
trust Grawl.
Back so soon, I see.
Yeah, I just couldn't resist taking another look
Oh, the
around.
shop must be
They
great.
never can.
What do you got around here?
Oh, you brought friends.
Hi.
Great. Take a look around.
Can I get a referral discount?
No.
Prices are like garbage.
I might as well try.
Please,
It's like
take a look
getting
around.
a 1 cent discount on a
Let me
5
know
I
if
cent
you
would
see
take
anything
it.
you like.
Any weapon or armor to begin with?
There's piles of junk everywhere. Look, take a look around.
I'm gonna look for
Wait, what did I
weapons,
just say?
armor,
Oh, wait.
and anything shiny.
Or potions.
What was that for?
Wait.
I'm not looking for
You're
potions.
looking for roll a perception check.
The powder.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
9.
And I also need
Weapons,
my
armor,
gun.
anything shiny.
Yeah.
All right.
My gun's like currently back.
So you're glancing
Like
around,
your
leveraging other things. You
Yeah,
come
I
across
can
these
upgrade it,
two
basically.
Oh, okay.
two silver rings that are attached to one another, like in like you can't pull them apart.
Hey, Sarek, take a look at this.
I'm gonna take a look as well.
All right.
Can I roll?
Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah.
Can I also?
You may.
This is all I'm good for. That is a
That
16.
one.
You've got no fucking clue.
16.
What is this? What?
16.
You, on the other hand, you have no fucking clue what those are. You, on the other hand, you're like, wait, are those? Are those? They couldn't be. Maybe, and you kind of like take them from Sonic and examine them. These seem to be like some sort of form of communication magic that is ingrained in these rings. They're connected right now, but you know that if you speak the correct passphrase, you can separate them.
How much are these?
My engagement ring?
That was an engagement ring?
Oh, haven't seen that one in a while. Not since my husband left
I am
15 years ago.
I am so sorry.
1 gold.
Okay, do you know if there's like a word you say to it at all?
I love you.
Does that work?
Well, you gotta say it, honey.
I mean, I can't.
No, that wasn't the word. I just wanted you to know I love you.
Okay, no, I say I love you.
All right, yeah. One of the rings just falls off the other.
Oh, immediately.
Yeah, you just kind of catch it.
Okay, I'm paying 1 gold for it.
Treat those rings well.
Sure.
That's a
Take-
bad password. You should add capital letters and numbers.
And then she takes the gold.
Fuck out
Okay, I'm
of
gonna
here.
pocket it. I'm just gonna say
postmodern
communication rings for
bullshit.
now.
They're called the Rings of Connection.
Okay.
Lauren, I wanted one of those.
What did you say?
I wanted one of those rings.
You know what? I'm gonna look around the shop and see if I can find anything that's vaguely similar to 2 rings.
Brawl didn't
Or one-
find those rings.
2 rings or 1 ring?
Either.
Yeah. Okay. Look around.
So, perception, 23.
Right. Yeah, you find another ring pretty easily. There's a couple like bits and baubles and rings here and there.
I hand him the ring.
Oi! That one's a silver.
Marin.
This one's different.
That's a silver.
Marin.
Yes.
He did find those rings. I could pay you for them.
I'm. They're very useful.
We'll give him 1 for now. Safekeeping. He can't lose it. It's on his finger.
Unless
They're
you
ve-
lose the
they're-
finger.
They would be much
Would it
more
fit
useful
on my
with
finger?
Foreshadowing!
you or Soren.
She's a pretty big girl, so.
What do they do?
Communication, which is why I think it would be useful with you or Soren.
I mean, look, I can.
Well, I'm not here, so I don't know who you're
I
pointing
can
to.
create communication with anyone whenever I want, anyway. So I don't need them.
Would I know the range on these kinds of things from?
You're not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to it for now.
Are you not gonna put? You're not gonna put it to use? You're not gonna give it to anyone?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check in with Glinda and ask her about it. I will give you 3 rings. Did I find like 3 of them?
You found like 1.
Okay, I will give you this ring.
Not as shiny.
Girl,
What's the ring look like?
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's like a silvery,
Yeah,
like
it's silver.
tarnished ring.
It's shiny. How about this? I will shine it for you.
Deal.
Okay, I pay the silver.
All right.
Grohl will remember that.
I look at Grohl.
You're
What's
looking
in
to
my-
get engaged, sweetie? You're buying lots of rings.
Yes, I'm getting engaged to 3 people.
I wouldn't if I were you. It's always a trap. Never works out, they'll just leave you.
I appreciate your
With
advice.
all of their shit.
Thank you.
Do I find any weapons or armor?
What are you looking for specifically?
Weapons, armors, and potions.
That was a fantastic find.
There once was a boy. Whom's to the...
Who's in it? Yeah. What'd you roll?
That was violent.
9 plus 7. 16.
You don't find any specific weapons or armor, just in your quick first search. You come across what you assume is like maybe a ring as well, after seeing them like get magic rings. But then there's something like in the middle of the ring you kind of feel, and you reach out with this pile of junk, and you have this pair of like wire spectacles, with like one of the glasses cracked.
I mean, it's very glad.
Did you
Is
give
there
me the
anything
ring?
special
Did you
about
give me
it?
the
I'm
Not
gonna
necessarily.
polish
And then reaching farther in, you kind of pull out what seems to be like a stick of some sort. There's like a leaf growing out off of it, as well as,
Is it just literally a stick?
from what you can tell.
Can I roll Knowledge Arcana?
Yeah, sure.
Literally the most powerful weapon in
7.
the entire game.
It's a stick.
It's a stick. it's like it feels weird when you hold it, but it's a stick.
How much for the stick?
For that stick.
What does this stick do?
2 copper. Just take it off my hands.
Can you tell me what it does?
I'm not too sure. My husband was the wizard. I don't know how that fancy schmancy magic works.
You know what? I'll take your stick.
Right, you pay your 2 copper.
Fucking 2 copper.
Just imagine if it's actually just a plain stick and you just paid 2 copper for something you could have
I mean,
broken.
like,
You
in
could
your
have
life.
just broken off a tree.
I lose 2 copper to Groll every
Although,
day.
to be
That's
fair, I
fair.
would have cringed every time.
There's 2 copper to Grawl every day.
I only have 1 right
That's his allowance.
now. I need it.
We were just discussing giving Groll an allowance. Like, actually.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I love the store, so you're gonna have to tell me to stop.
Roll again, I guess.
I feel like he's getting lost in this, so I'm gonna head
20?
for the door.
Or 1.
3.
Oh, 3.
He's
Plus
getting
seven.
You
lost-
find this
Ten.
really
Lost in
weird,
the
like,
sauce.
wooden box.
It's 10.
Can I search
It's
while he's
10.
searching?
Because
You
it's.
find this really weird wooden box with these weird engravings on the side.
I open it.
If we die now, Luke.
If that was Pandora's box.
I swear to God, there's gonna be another explosion, and I'm gonna
Okay,
be the
hold-
one
wait,
that's
I-
thrown out of the
hold on,
city because
hold
I'm
on.
about
Hold on.
What's your AC? Wait for it.
My
Oh,
AC?
fuck, thank God. Ugh.
Oh, I don't know.
So as you go to open the box, really quickly, Mary shouts, "No!" She snaps her fingers. She snaps her fingers, and this box just falls out of your hands onto the ground. And as it does, you hear this horrible screeching noise inside, and the box starts shaking.
What does that do?
Don't open the box.
What's in the box?
Not in here.
Are we getting in a fight?
What
Pull out my hammer.
Groll, come! What does the box do?
There's been something living in there for years.
How big is this box?
It's like this big.
It's like a
It's
bubble.
literally Pandora's box.
How much for your box?
Just take it.
I will take
I
your
don't
box.
want it.
If you open that anywhere near me, I will actually kill you.
Excuse me,
Now
whilst
that-
I add stick
Provided that
and
you aren't
box
paid already.
to my
I will be
inventory.
within
that's
shooting
exciting.
range
Now I
of
don't
you
know
try
if
to
I
get
trust
off.
you in this store anymore. Do you know basic magic safety protocol?
I'm going to have it
I'll be
again.
honest with you, not really.
She snaps her fingers. You a moment ago you were standing in the store, but at the click of her fingers, you're standing outside the door.
Am I outside too?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought she didn't know magic too well.
I think she lied.
Oh.
I think she's crazy. I mean, I'm not wrong.
How about we
was
could
awesome.
That was
I
awesome.
left you fuckers alone for an hour, and you almost opened fucking
I go for
Pandora's
the door and I
box.
I
knock.
think it's like some crazy like
Or I
You
try to
knock.
open it.
creature.
You turn to
It's
open
the
the box.
super weapon.
I knock.
As you knock, you expect there to be like sort of like a hollow noise, like is there something on the other side, but it's just like there's nothing on, like it's like the solid noise
on the box.
on the wall,
On the wall.
on the door.
Open the door.
I
it's
am
locked.
walking to the White
My
Owl.
thing.
Nope, no. She was
You're
nice.
walking.
Yeah, I'm walking away. I'm going to the White
Just like,
Owl.
I'm done.
I don't want
need
to
a
die
drink.
today.
I mean, yeah, I think we should head back to Glinda's. We had a good run. We got some stuff.
You got a stick.
I got a stick.
Got a motherfucking stick.
Fucking sick stick, dude.
I take my axe. It's a wood door, right?
Yeah.
I put an X on the door.
Okay.
We gotta come back here.
So he remembers where it
Just look at Grohl. I just say, you gotta stop doing that, buddy.
Oh, that's called vandalism.
That's how I find my way around.
How far away from
Like
it
the Thieves
am I
Guild
at
from
this point?
Skyrim, but
You're
not
probably like halfway
subtle.
across the halfway towards the.
Yeah.
It's not that far a walk.
He is literally a
Did anyone
child.
see that? Is there people around?
No one comes near here.
Awesome. I'm good.
This is where the prison is. This is where Mary's magic junk is. Not many people come by.
You just do it like in broad daylight, and people are just looking at you.
No
doing
one's
it.
around.
No, I know, but just
yeah, yeah.
imagine just like a ton of people just looking
Like
at
in
you.
the real world, someone walks out of his door and is like, gotta come back here.
You go on Fifth Avenue outside the Dunhill store, just etch an X into the glass.
You're not even mad.
5-star review.
I
It's
know.
great food.
Alright, are you guys heading to Glinda's?
Yeah, we had to go.
Alright, so at this point you guys make your way across, kind of laughing at the fact that Grawl is just making an X out of it. But you, eventually you guys find your way to Glinda's and enter the White Owl, and you find Soren sitting at the bar, making small talk with Glinda, sipping on his beer, splashing
Splash.
fucking
Splash
tea
on
everywhere.
Splash my board.
I'm sorry.
Like,
Go ahead.
Hey, Soren, how you doing?
I was doing well. I'm doing good. I was making small talk with Glinda.
I'm gonna
That
head
was-
to the bar.
There
And
was a weird instance when I walked
Glinda
in.
kind of like nods to you.
A weird instance.
It's nothing that strange, but this really short person came up to me and started talking to me. I think, what was her name? Her name was Fee, I think it was, and she knew who I was.
Like how?
I don't know. I asked her, and she just knew my name, and then she said something about a tree that I used to visit as a child, and then she just got up and left.
Like she knew a tree that you actually visited when you were a child?
Yeah,
So, how old is she?
I don't know. She was wearing a cloak. I couldn't really see her face.
How does she know about your childhood?
I don't know. I'm assuming. Well, to be fair, this tree was very important to druids.
Like,
So
You were
famous?
born in a nest there, weren't you?
yes, exactly. That's what happened.
that's exactly what happened. You piece of shit. No.
Like, is this...
Soren is so snarky.
Look, Grawl and I are kind of new here. Is this a famous tree? Is it part of your
It's
life?
not really a famous tree. It's just a tree that I'd happened to find in the cluster woods outside the city.
Huh.
We were told not to go there.
Well, I used to go there as a child all the time.
Oh, so it can't be too dangerous if you went there.
Well, I wouldn't really say that.
He is wearing sunglasses.
Fuck you!
Sorry.
Retcon!
Well, I mean, okay, did Glinda see this?
She did. She was talking to this.
Well, I was in the back when
Oh.
she talked to him.
Do you know this woman?
She comes by occasionally.
We need to.
She's more of a young girl, really.
But by the way, what time? Like.
Oh, yeah, it's been a few hours have passed in your escapades to buy. It's probably like an hour or so until you need to be at the docks.
Okay.
How the hell does a girl know about you as a child?
So, look,
Yeah.
just go get your rest. You need it for the fight.
Okay.
Fight? What?
Fight.
There's always a fight.
There is always
You almost died today.
3
times.
Last cycle.
That
Well,
was actually last cycle.
Well, look.
I don't want to worry about it too much. We already have things that we have to do today.
This is something of note, though. There's been a lot of kind of things of this.
Marin, do you want to
nature.
make a note of that? know
I
you're good at
already
taking-
did.
That a
Always counting
girl.
you for that stuff. They always counting you for that stuff.
Alrighty, well, I think it'd be good if we all rest up before we head out.
I'm gonna head over to Glinda.
Hi, Marin. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Doing fine. A bit of a slow day, but that's normal for this time.
I hate to ask you for more assistance with some magical stuff, but
Well, how about I ask you for some sailing assistance later? I don't know. How can I help you?
I would be happy to help with that. Anytime you need a ride.
Well, you're
ship is
paying
right
me,
there.
so.
That is fair. But there's these rings, and I think they're communication rings, and I was wondering if you.
May I?
Yeah. Bring them over.
She puts one on. Here, put this on.
Okay. Still on.
You hear in your head. Can you hear this?
And I try to think back. Yep.
Yeah, the communication rings.
Yeah. Do you know like how far apart those would normally work?
Kind of varies from ring to ring. Do you know who made them?
No idea. I found them at Mary's.
Oh.
Yes.
Then I could not tell you how far they could be from here to the other side of the room or literally across the globe. I don't know. Weird stuff comes out of Mary's.
That is true. My friend got a box.
Do I overhear this conversation?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, well, I mean, if
What
I
kind
hear
of
this, can
stick?
I ask one? I mean, I pull out my stick. Do you guys know what the stick does?
Can I check
Can I
out
roll?
the stick?
Can I roll knowledge arcana?
This is a wand.
Clearly.
Can
Can
we
I
all
roll-
check out the wand?
Can I roll knowledge arcana?
Calm down.
I want to roll knowledge arcana.
I want to roll perception for the fun of it.
I roll sneak.
16.
Sink on his face.
Okay, we got that.
See Glinda's.
She's got a nice set of freckles on her left cheek.
She has a dimple
Now-
and
now-
she smiles.
Now she does.
It's canon now. It's
your left cheek, alright, is completely clear.
She's kind of embarrassed about it, actually. Don't bring it up.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Can I actually check for see if I know anything about it?
I guess so many people like yes.
I mean, I don't
yes.
have to.
Yes, do it.
Oh, you
Okay.
gave me a stick. I want to know what it does.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 19.
This is Arcana. 20.
Oh yeah, you got nat 20 or like just 20?
20.
All right, you guys are like, oh yeah. Now that I look at it, it actually is a wand. And kind of just like getting a feel for it, you recognize it as a wand, but you don't really have any means to know what exactly kind of magic it is. You, on the other hand, kind of tap into just like with your you extend like your nature energy.
My nature.
You do some druid shit.
This is some vegan shit.
And you kind of feel the essence of the wand. It is plucked from a tree branch and fashioned in that sense. And you kind of get the feeling that it's some sort of duplication or conjuration wand of some sort.
Oh.
But you don't get much more of a sense of it than that.
Okay.
Does Glinda have anything
I
to
tell
say?
him that.
In the box.
And she kind of like looks at it. May I take a look?
If I can have it back, sure.
Of course.
I hand it over.
She takes it and she kind of like waves her fingers over it for a second.
What's in the box?
Another box.
What's in the fucking box?
Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
That's not a good O.
This is rare. Did you get this at Berries too?
For 2 copper, yes.
She like almost chokes. 2 copper
It'll be cool if
for an
it's...
infinity wand.
What? Take the wand back?
And she kind of like laughs at herself. You fucking lucky motherfucker. That's an infinity wand.
What does it do?
You can set it's. Oh my god, it's powerful magic. You can set it on any item of like a certain size. Depends on how it's enchanted. But then you can always make one of that item.
I can
Always.
make infinite growls.
Stop!
No,
Stop! This man's on the loose!
I lean over to him and whisper, more economically, you can make infinite gold.
I
That's
think
what I was
draw would be a bit big, but most people use it for gold or diamonds or other precious objects.
I was thinking gold.
Noted. And I put... I don't want to give this to Growl.
No, that's a bad idea.
Don't give it to Grawl. Just make it.
Infinity's one
You
of
know
those
what?
big
Give him
numbers,
money.
right?
You make with
You
that.
can make infinite potions.
I can make infinite of the crazy awesome potion we have.
Yeah.
You can make
Which is
infinite
300
gold.
gold.
and
Which
I-
is worth 300 gold. So I can make an infinite amount of something that's worth 300 gold.
Just make sure you do it on the potion.
Yeah, but if
itself
there's a
and not
lot
the
of it,
bottle.
then
You
listen,
son of a-
economics, my boy.
I know, but like,
Or
brief metagaming. There ain't no way that Riley's gonna be like, oh, I have an infinite gold.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, of course not. Because otherwise, like, President Ironbeards will be like, I'll have the shop. I roll up to the docks. This is mine now.
Ah, can I help you today?
Do I? Would I?
Yeah, I'll have the shop today.
Would there
I'll have the shop.
be? Is this rare enough that there? I mean, I'm asking you. Is this the kind of thing where it's like, oh, printing money, like everyone knows you don't do that, and if you get caught, you're busted, or it's the kind of thing where it's like, yo, like no one knows about this.
Depends on the quality of the wand. Some wands can make kind of like almost the exact duplicates, but it's clear that it's fake. But if it's a really, really powerful infinity wand, it can make exact copies, and only like no one's ever made like the perfect gold making wand.
Okay.
But you don't know how strong this infinity wand is.
So we could do that. We could. This keeps us up. We'll find an
How
application.
good
That's gonna be the thing.
quality
Like
is
2
this?
years later, we'll be like, when am I gonna use it? But, well, okay. I'll just pocket it for now.
you should write that down.
I grabbed my box. I'm like,
Yeah, you got a whole shopping cart today, don't you?
Yep.
yeah. I'm gonna do you a favor and say right now, don't open this box.
Why?
Because I tried to, and then she kicked us out of the store.
To be fair, he never checks before opening his box.
I see, and it kind of like
Box.
shakes, and you hear like a from inside.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
That's kind of why I'm asking you.
I see.
I don't know. You know. things.
What's in the fucking box?
Give me a moment.
I could open it and I
You gotta touch your finger.
Don't do it!
Stop! You gotta touch your finger to the box. Weird. I've never seen anything like this before. It's like a pocket dimension almost, but not like a bag of holding.
Wait. Say that again?
It's like a pocket dimension, but not
Pocket
like a.
dimension?
But not like a bag of holding.
Flowers' backpack, but a box.
I don't know who Ramona Flowers
It's like a
is.
bag of holding, but not like a bag of holding.
It's like,
It's another dimensional plane,
Oh, okay.
you know, the Harry Potter
and
thing.
there's something in it.
Like it's a small pet, but you go the TARDIS.
Yeah, it's like another
Looks
dimension.
small, you
inside
go
that.
when it's big.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's basically somebody fit a whole other dimension inside a container.
Oh, okay.
That.
Do you know?
It's the Shadow Realm.
Do you know what is in the dimension?
I would
that-
not be able to tell without opening it, and that sounds like a bad idea.
You know what? How
Considering
about
the screech, I
What
don't
you're
think that
telling
would be
me is
wise.
that I have purchased a dimension.
you got it
Yes.
free?
Potentially.
You got it for free.
And I own this dimension.
I suppose.
And I am therefore a god.
That isn't how godhood works.
That's all this
I
is.
mean, I own and run a dimension.
So does the devil.
Devils, kind of.
The what?
God.
So do devils.
Oh, they're-
in like stories. I'm just thinking of anything else I could role play in like fiction.
Well, the anti-gods, I suppose, but
Yeah.
What if I like? Would it be a bad idea to try and like fit an apple in there and quickly close it?
Yes.
I couldn't tell you. But if you try anything, don't do it in the city.
Considering
Not even in your shop in the city.
Don't do it. That's my recommendation. I don't want to have to deal with whatever comes out of that box.
And you don't want to go to the SDC
Sonic.
and they find out that you
Sonic.
brought the box out.
considering that is an entire dimension inside a box, and if you open it, we don't know what would happen if you opened it,
Register.
even for a little bit.
Just call me Pandora.
Nothing happens.
I turn to Glinda and I go,
I
Thank
want
you
to
very much
fucking
for your
end
help.
you.
Yeah, as long as you're paying.
This is why we want to
We're
stand first.
Magnuses, but
Yeah.
Oh,
we're not paying, but we're sure as shit staying.
we're actually not paying for tonight,
Do
so we can't.
I need to pay for tonight?
Yeah,
Are
we
you
will
saying
only pay
tonight?
for it for the last 2
Yeah.
days.
Are we paying? Are we staying tonight?
I mean,
don't
we
know.
no. I mean,
we
we're.
don't know. We have a job tonight.
Do we need a bed to have a brief rest, or can we rest?
I mean, you had like some sort of like
We haven't
can have
checked
a
out
short
yet.
rest.
Let's
By
lie
rest-
down on the tables.
By rest doesn't mean sleep.
a short rest can be half an hour to an hour. It's just like chilling out.
But what I'm
No,
asking.
you
you
just
can
need to
just
sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Doesn't need to be sleep.
So we can just. So can we have a short rest at the bar?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Get a hit die of health back if you're missing any health.
A hit die being a D6.
I'm sorry, I punched
If you're,
you.
Oh, wait, wait.
D8, right?
So-
or is bars D6?
Oh no, fucking 20 minutes. I forgot that was.
I believe a bard is a D.
Garbage.
What is a hit die?
It's how many.
It's how
It's
much
with the
you
die you
roll.
roll every time you level up to gain health.
Okay, cool.
And it's what you heal with.
It's what level you.
Which one of these is a D8?
You heal with it over short rests.
It's the diamond.
Is this a D8?
Hold on.
Yes, that's a
Yes,
D8.
that's a D8.
Your hit die. I don't know if it's D8.
You get a 1.
What is
No,
my
I got
hit
a
die?
3.
Oh.
All right, you heal 3
Ooh.
plus your Constitution modifier.
Hey Riley, do you know what my hit die
Plus
is?
my
That is
Constitution
a
modifier?
10.
Gunslinger.
Which is 0.
Sick.
I feel like it's a D10.
Let's check. I think it's either D8 or D10.
I'm pretty sure I have full
It's
health.
a D10.
Right? Yeah.
Mine's a D12.
I mean, I'm at a
Nice.
I'm basically full health now.
I was basically
I'm
resting from
still
like.
So you guys head up to your
So
rooms.
glad we had you guys
Are you
together.
paying Glinda for the night?
You should.
Um,
invest in being
Glinda
more
will,
fighting.
it'll probably be open when we come
I
back,
know.
right?
I'm completely
Yeah.
useless.
Just wait.
Okay.
No, 'cause
So you guys rest in your respective
We're
I
not
rooms.
need
paying
to.
for
I,
the
what I
day.
need to do
Right.
is level
But you
up
still have room
because
for the
then I
day.
can get more attack spells.
I'm reading that book on the
I
political
just have like
climate
a lot
of
of
Okay.
healing. But no.
Alright.
I'm intending to be very.
Political climate's kind of all over the place in the Northern Isles. Each island is ruled by its own sort of government. Even in Bulgaria is ruled by 2 governments, one at a different periods of time. It's kind of confusing. Ulo is fucking ruled by merchants. Malit is ruled by bandits. Sita is ruled by fucking the weather.
wait.
By fucking the weather.
Yeah, the weather. It's like no one goes there because it's always
Oh, wait.
fucking
Ulo's,
snowing.
Fucking do
wait,
some
Ulo
weather.
is merchants.
And then Kalong is just a really nice farming island.
Okay, I got Ulo is
Very
merchants.
nice.
Ohio.
What's after Ulo?
What?
What was after
Oh, that's
Ulo?
you sped red. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck you.
It's Ulo is the mining colony ruled by merchants, run by slaves. Malit is the bandit island ruled by bandits and pirates. They have a really, really big black
I don't want to go
market.
there.
Nice.
I like
Sita,
some
How do you
big
spell that?
black
How do you
markets.
spell that?
which one?
Yo.
Sita?
Yeah.
Sitaw.
Okay.
Sita is just like perpetual snowstorms
They have a big
surrounded
black
by sharp
market.
rocks.
Come on, Riley.
No one has settled it.
Understandable.
Kalong, Kalong. It's a really nice farming place.
Okay,
Yeah, fertile soil.
while she's reading, I go over to her door and knock.
Okay, I'm gonna go open the
Are we in
door.
the same room?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, Soren.
Really quickly. When he knocks. Open the door.
Do you have the ring?
Okay. Good. Do I have polishing things in my gunsmith kit? That'd be something
Yeah,
like
I'd say so.
Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly polish up the ring and hand it to him.
Roll craft. I'd say firearms because this is what you use.
Sounds like craft firearms.
Or just a straight craft roll, not firearms because you're polishing a ring.
I don't have a craft straight roll.
What's the modifier? Is intelligence?
Yeah.
Then just do intelligence.
So that is. Do I get like the? No, I don't get anything to that, right? Just straight intelligence. So that's at 14.
It's a little. It's not as dirty. There's still a bit tarnished to it, but it shines. It sparkles.
Looks good. I put it on.
Fine.
Any noticeable difference?
Looks good.
Roll
Let me put it
a
on.
will saving throw.
Yikes.
Amazing.
I just love how Grawl was like, it looks good. Let me put it
13.
on.
No immediate effect.
What?
Are you gonna?
Can I?
What? This is
Actually-
the ring.
I'm gonna head to Soren.
The one ring.
Wait, Soren and I are.
Soren and you were sharing a ring.
Do I
I'm
turn
gonna-
invisible?
Hey, I found this the communication rings.
Also, Grawl is still standing there.
I'm just playing with Icarus.
I found this communication ring, and I was thinking of giving one to you or to Sadak, and I would have the other.
Why not me?
Is he still in the room?
You already have.
Yes.
Could always use more.
You know, we'll look for more later.
You know
You
what?
get blinged out.
He's gotta be
Are
straight.
you here now?
He's gotta
Am
be
I
straight.
here, sir?
No.
Oh wait, where?
Grawl
what
left
space?
your guys' room to
Listen,
talk to them.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
sorry,
Grawl's
apologies.
gotta be straight flexing on the haters.
Okay. But
It helps with punching.
do you, I'm sure it does. But who do you think I should give it to?
Out of character, give it to Soren.
I just raised my hand.
I have message.
Yes, but message is one way.
And you have
No,
to
it's two-way.
Is it?
It is two-way, but you have to have line of sight.
It's still something, whereas you have nothing.
She
That's
gave it
true.
to me because I'm an idiot.
You could hear all this. You wouldn't know how to turn it off. You're just like.
I would fucking die. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Soren.
Yeah. In character, I feel like I would be a better
Yeah.
choice because he has his
His mind spell? Yes.
brain mind
That makes
thing.
Alright.
I guess you'll do. Walk off.
We should try testing how far those work.
You should. I agree.
So you get a ring of communication.
Wonder what this ring does.
Ring connection.
Oh, connection.
You have connection?
Yep.
Yeah, that ring is bad news. You should take it off, but I know you won't.
I didn't feel anything. There's no reason I.
Or Riley could just be having you make a will
You
save.
don't roll a
Freak you
will
out.
save for good things.
or he could just be trying to trip us up.
No. 'Cause that would
Hey,
be
hey!
weird.
When I rage, I get better will saves.
If he wanted to trip us up, he'd put it on. He'd be like, okay, roll like swim. 13. Cool. Moving on.
That's only if he's trying to swim, not if he's trying to save from drowning. That'd be a fortitude save.
Shut up. Nerd.
So you guys rest for about an hour before you head out to the Seaman's March.
Yeah, so
We rested.
So
We rested.
We head out.
Alright.
do I get back grip points after a short rest?
Let's check. I have Gunslinger up right now, so. First, I thought I did.
This is fun.
God, this is fun. God.
Speaking of D&D, I mean Pathfinder.
No, I think the only way to get your grip
fuck
back
right.
is with the dares or critical hits or killing blows. Oh, you would have gotten a grip. You already got your grip back because you landed a killing blow with your firearm.
Oh, I did.
Or just cool things in
On
general.
the side of
Like,
my
oh,
ass.
really cool.
Press
Holy
against
shit.
Yeah,
it.
really cool.
Yum.
Take these ones. They're ass flavored.
I love me some
So does rest do
Australian
nothing
ass.
for me?
Yum yum.
I can't show this to my parents anymore.
Mm.
Give me.
I'm not totally sure. I think we can look into that. We can look into that in a second. Wait, remember, one at a time.
I hope I don't disappoint your parents.
This was a sad
I
amount of
hope they
filling.
love me.
Well,
His orc
Sad amount of
parents.
filling.
No.
look at
Kevin's real parents.
What?
Because
My dad likes D&D, he might watch this.
we've been talking about ass flavored Oreos.
Hi, Dad.
I'm not telling anyone I know about this.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
family. You'll never see this.
It's too far in, no one's watching anymore.
My dad's gonna watch this.
So, after a quick snack
Have Oreos.
of Oreos, the trademark,
And of some good Arizona iced tea.
sponsored. You guys,
Not sponsored.
you guys gather your new
But
weapons.
please do.
Your new weapons, your newfound items, and you head off to the Seaman's March and eventually find your way to the gate before you enter the port. Cal is still there.
Hey, Cal.
Hello.
Hey, Cal.
Magnus told me to be expecting you. You have your papers.
Show them the papers.
I showed them
Yeah, here's
upside
my
down.
papers right here.
Can I see
How's
that?
that a character?
Thank you.
I guess.
What'd you do?
Go on in.
Well.
The spirit of Owen Wilson. Wow.
He lives on.
All your papers seem to be in order. Please.
Thank you.
You haven't even checked mine. You're a lazy guard.
Cal,
Can you not?
I retcon that. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come
no,
on.
you piece of oh.
Retcon.
Yeah, what is a roll for
retcon.
What die do you roll for retcon? D20?
Yep.
Is that gonna be a thing from now until ever?
Sure,
Anyway.
that'd be cool.
I fucking hate you.
This is why you're the worst and the best, and I love you. Mwah.
It's like mwah.
That's it. That's it right there. Right there.
All right, so you guys head in past the giant wall separating the town from the ports, and as you pass through, you are greeted by the immense storehouses of the port of Arkier. The Arkier is famous for these storehouses. They're literally like football fields wide in using a real world standard.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they're
It's a
huge.
football
I
field.
can't.
Using real world standard. Like it's like a football field
What's the
long,
real
3
world?
football fields
Hey, I'm gonna
wide.
switch pencils
Each
with you because
storehouse.
mine's
Quidditch.
this is bad.
There you go.
I'm taking
Sure.
notes.
And there's 3 of them. So you guys make your way to the right, far off to the side where you know that Magnus's offices are, near the far eastern storehouse,
I'm gonna sling my warhammer over my shoulder.
intimidating all soldiers that pass by.
I'll just pull out my guitar, just have it there ready.
Intimidating. No
You
one.
haven't played that.
I have not
Because you don't actually have your guitar.
in the early sessions I played, but I have not played my guitar in game on camera yet.
No, you did. Remember, you grabbed it from the other room.
No, that's not in game. That's out of game.
Oh, okay.
Like
I want
Whatever.
I want to have an Icarus on my head, spreading his wing in a menacing manner.
Hey, can
Yeah,
I like?
Why are we
Is it-
intimidating like our own guy?
Is it like?
No, we're not
The time we're
intimidating
supposed
him,
to
but
be
we're
ending
just
right
being
now.
badass.
More or less.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Icarus is cool, alright?
One at a time.
Sorry, I love my
Are very excited.
I love my bird, okay?
We're all excited and we all want to chase because we're all important.
I just found him after like 1.5 long ago's, okay?
1.5 long ago cycles.
Well,
Yeah,
Not that hard.
fuck your cycles.
We'll never
It's not long ago. It's long ago.
So you guys make your way to Magnus's offices. He's actually waiting outside. He's got his like ceremonial portmaster staff with the fish hook in the end at the ready. And he's expecting you guys to come.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we on time?
A bit late, but that's all right. We got. Yes, we have about an hour before the shipment should arrive. So, make haste. However, you'd like to assemble yourselves around the port.
I'm gonna take a look around. See
where-
anything suspicious.
Which dock is the shipment supposed to come in?
Towards the center.
Okay.
Oh, are we not there yet?
Towards the center. No, you're at Magnus's
Oh
office.
yeah.
What's the highest
Okay,
point
never
of the port?
I don't look around.
What?
What's the highest point of the port?
Highest is in most north, or highest is in elevation?
Elevation.
The tops of the top of the storehouses.
Okay, is there any easy way to get up there?
No.
I just realized if I
No,
Not
your
yet.
bird can.
My bird could, yeah.
Look, you guys, if we're gonna split up, it might be a good idea if I take that ring off you, Soren. Maybe you could take the seaside, we could take the dock side. How do you want to do this?
that sounds like. Wait, you would take the ships?
I mean, we could take the land side and all the approaches from that kind of angle. Because Magnus, where is the shipment coming in from?
Should be coming near the center of the port.
I see.
Let's go.
I mean, that means that people could come from either land or sea to take it.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to take the sea end and we can take the land end, and we can split that ring between us to keep communications flowing.
Sure.
I'd rather
From
keep
sea
some of
to
that
this time.
if you don't mind. But I can go with Grawl, and you can go with Marin.
The
I would
only-
prefer to stay with Sark.
We're kind of a unit, I think.
That man's a unit.
I can give him the ring.
All right, that's fair.
Thank you, Marin.
Expect that back. Paid gold for it.
What?
Paid gold for that.
Yeah.
Just don't lose it.
It had sentimental value.
I wish
What?
It had sentimental value.
I
It was a
mean,
bit more than
yeah.
everything else.
But like as soon as
Sonic. Yes, don't lose that ring.
I won't lose the ring.
I will literally cut your hand off.
I'll cut you.
Who are you?
I'm Regina.
Nobody. And it's just some guy walking by. He's got a sword, he's got a box he's carrying.
Do I recognize that?
No.
Roll perception.
I just kind of stares at the guy with like an eye rub, like
Sense motive.
He's new.
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
15
Oh
plus
my God.
7, so 22.
He's jealous of the attention that Magnus is giving you.
Man,
Is it
like
like
one of
a-
the pirates?
Could be.
Okay.
No, I just like the fact that like he's just an Apple salesman who wants Magnus to like give him like a high five one day.
we ran into an Apple salesman and we
Oh yeah, there's an Apple salesman somewhere who doesn't like me.
The guy who just spoke to you guys, kind of like starts to walk off, and he's like, he kind of walks back, steps in front of you towards Magnus. He's like, holds out a letter. Magnus kind of eyes it, takes it, pockets it. Wait, he takes it, looks at the seal that has keeps the envelope
Can
shut.
I look over his shoulder?
You're standing. He's like you're here and he's here. He's holding.
Can I
the
walk
seal
behind
is here.
him?
And as you try and like whoa, he quickly just put the letter away.
Can I roll like some sort of
Just
a
fucking
magnet?
tie this random ass guy into the narrative.
Son of a bitch.
And all he sends his regards, and the guy walks off.
You're a wizard. What? You're a wizard. That dude who
Did I
just
catch
said I'll
anything
cut
of it?
you is now part of
No.
the
Are
story.
you fucking kidding me? I dropped my fucking lid and I missed that.
It's gone
shit.
forever. It's
Alright,
gone to
well,
the void.
whatever.
Do you really need your lid?
No, I don't.
As if that's not like a stable structure.
Do you feel
Listen.
better about the sea or the land?
Look, you're the sailor. I honestly think that you'd be better at taking the sea, but I want your opinion.
I was just asking which you prefer. I can certainly take the sea.
I'm pretty good at swimming. Remember last time?
You know,
Girl, you're good at sinking. We sank to fight the men.
I did no such thing.
We fought them at the bottom of the ocean, Grawl.
I swam.
we're just going to go
Okay.
set up by the.
Okay,
Let's just go to the ocean.
Where are you guys setting
Let's
up?
just go to the ocean.
Well, right in front of where we said the thing is coming.
Alright, so you're standing in front of the storehouse?
I've got my like weapon unsheathed.
Wait.
Okay, so are we covering the
My
docks?
sword, for reference. I'm not firing
Your
my gun.
rapier.
Just to say,
Yeah.
Oh, you erased it. Lovely.
Oh yeah, I cleaned
No, no,
it.
that's
So
fine.
nice.
Alright.
Not
So
just
we're
like
setting up
yeah,
then?
I mean,
Yeah. So Grawl, Saldok, where are you guys setting up?
Where are you guys? Did you guys take the waterfront? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take a water plant.
I mean, I assume we're just maybe 500 meters, 200 meters in the other direction, just facing towards the land and patrolling the land.
Is there like an opening on the other side of the warehouse?
There's gaps in between each warehouse for like little alleyways where people come in.
Yeah, but like, is there a door on like this side?
No. The door, all the doors face.
Are there windows?
Oh, it's not like a PUBG warehouse. Okay.
There's only an entrance on one side.
Are there windows?
There are windows, but they're way up high, so that not to let anyone else in.
I mean, we could just be in the warehouse.
Yeah.
That might be better if we're just in there.
Is it dark in there?
Uh,
I walk in.
All right, you walk
that's-
inside.
We're,
Um,
sorry, we're moving.
Yeah,
the
there
party
are
into
a-
right?
it's
I think. Was there
it's just becoming dim, so the light is sort of fading.
was there a specific warehouse? I forgot.
Yeah, the middlemost one is
What?
where the shipment will be stored.
Okay.
The light from the soul is fading because it's just starting to be dim, and so the light trickling in through the windows is slowly like losing its potency. But there are hanging like torches, basically hanging. What's the word? Not chandelier, like fire pits almost that are like hanging from the ceiling, lit. So not like
Bracers.
braziers. That's perfect. Yeah.
Are there people?
That's it.
Braziers.
Yeah, there's like hanging braziers. There's a few workers going to and
Nice.
fro, like doing inventory, checking stuff. Some people are carrying
No,
in
my
shipments from the
fancy
side.
with
It's almost the end of the break, near the end of the cycle. So a lot of people are preparing to go home.
Any of them look shady?
Roll sense motive.
Oh shoot. Pretty
Hey.
That's pretty good.
good. 18 plus wisdom, so 17.
No one looks too suspicious to you.
Okay, cool.
Should I be rolling perception because we're on lookout or?
You have the shipment won't be here for another hour or so. You guys are just
Look
getting into your positions, I suppose, and setting up.
I'll help bring in the
How-
cargo.
How
I
easy
go out to the
would
dock.
it be for them to leave the warehouse if fighting started where we are?
The entrance is fairly large, as long as no one closes the doors. And there are two large like iron doors.
As long as no one closes the door.
I mean, it takes about 4 men to close each door.
Or
They're
me.
big.
Can't
Or you and another guy.
Okay. Yeah, so I go out to the dock, like
don't
out,
like this.
like out in the water.
I know you enjoy.
You go out into the water.
I'm not in the
yeah,
water.
like
I'm on the
fish.
dock.
All right, so you stand out on
Yeah.
one of these docks.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
almost
Okay.
fired my gun twice.
Some of the sailors
yeah.
kind of eye you
Just to
suspiciously,
explode.
I'm just
Like,
looking
not
out
us in
for
jail.
but they respect your large stature.
That's you.
I show
I'm not
them-
blaming you. I'm just saying.
You what?
I show them the paper.
Nice.
I don't know what it says. But
No, you don't. But you like
People
this
like
means
it.
something.
Yeah.
You're like, man, people really like let me do stuff when I show them this paper. Yeah. So are you guys set up where you're gonna
Better
be?
than staring contest.
Sorry.
I want to let Icarus off into the sky to like recon, and I tell him to caw if he sees anything suspicious, and then come back down to me.
Alright. Roll a handle animal check.
Wait, what was it?
Handle animal.
Alright, so I'm checking out in the water looking for a ship.
Don't worry about it.
I'm keeping like a sharp eye on
21.
the water itself.
Alright, Icarus kind of nods to you,
Should check behind us.
Nice.
flaps up, and soon he's like circling around the soul as it dims, and then flies out over the ocean and starts circling, kind of doing like a recon.
Question. Is there any diamond days or something valuable?
Diamine days. Everything's in large wooden boxes, so you have to start rummaging through boxes to see.
Would it be the kind of box that would require like tomfoolery to open, or is it just a box?
They seem like large crates. Nothing seems to be locked necessarily.
Why we shouldn't leave them alone.
Can I start like peeking? Just peeking. Okay.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or no?
No, we want to make as much noise as possible.
I'm not being loud. I'm just being casual about it. Just like, well, what's in here?
Imagine if we get like.
And so you
There's
rip
a
up one of the
bee on
crates,
the
and there's lots of
run.
hay to like as like bubble wrap. Lots of hay to make it softer inside, so it breaks. And you kind of rummage through some things. And there's smaller boxes inside that seem to have like padlocks, not padlocks, but like chains wrapped around them.
Interesting.
And as you kind of like rummage through it, excuse me, what are you doing? You turn and one of the men holding a clipboard and an ink pen, and like writing down inventory.
Sorry, I've been tasked in protecting cargo arriving, and I wanted to know if there are any high-value targets surrounding us attracted here.
I see. Well, focus on the cargo you're protecting, not the cargo already here.
Apologies.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I just stay at my post.
Okay.
I just want to see if there are any diamonds
saying
I
that
can
with
be
a
like
German accent
infinity
just made it
long.
like so much more serious.
What?
I just imagine you saying that with a
This is
German
supposed to be
accent,
mine.
and it just made it more serious.
Should I try again?
You can.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What in the himmel are you doing?
Wait, what were you saying, sorry?
I was just saying, like, why would there be like a delicate thing if most of the imports are like iron?
Oh, but it could be like eggs
Oh, no, this
of
is, like,
some form.
Yeah, but
It's
like this, like, is
It's
this
standard protocol to like have like a sort of like padding inside each crate.
even like the iron ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not.
They don't want like, especially if it's iron. They don't. It's more so to make sure that like anything sharp doesn't break the box.
Also, to
As
be
well.
But
honest,
it's like iron dust, right?
It's like it's an iron box
to
with
be
like
honest,
chains over it.
we've gotten some great deals today. We're
Well, at least
already
you got
on thin
bugs.
ice.
I
don't
mean, I'm
see-
not even there, so.
No, but like, just like, I don't see the point in pushing our luck for more loot when we've already got lucky in that regard, and we're on thin ice with every government official within the like next
Yeah.
100 miles.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no one in high
doing
places
pretty
that likes
okay.
us right now.
I mean, we are.
You know
I mean,
what?
A dolly likes
We're
it.
And-
we're
and, like-
doing okay.
And you know what? Again, Mrs. Sun likes me.
That's true. That's the plus. That's the plus.
It's
That's
not
true.
great, but it's true.
Calder
It is
likes
true.
me.
All of just
Ironbeard is cool.
Magnus
Calder
likes us a
secretly
little
runs
bit.
the
Didn't like
entire
it.
city.
Anyway,
but you
Can
guys.
please work that into the story?
No, that's not the story.
No, fuck you. Dad's first DM.
You guys wait at your post for around 45 minutes, 50 minutes, almost to the final hour. Soren, Marin, as you kind of gaze out on the water, you see in the distance the 3 dots off on the edge of the harbor. And it's 3 ships coming in.
I don't notice it.
Your wisdom is negative.
Maybe you're wise to fucking
That's true.
see.
Yeah, that's your passive perception.
Yeah, my passive
Your
is
perception
9.
has to do with
But
wisdom.
I'm like way out on the docks. That's okay.
You'll see them when they come closer.
Okay.
Where does it say passive?
My passive is 9.
It's not something you write
two-
down, but
it's
it's
just
10
3
plus
dots.
your wisdom modifier.
Oh.
So his is 9.
It's 10 plus your wisdom.
Yeah, his is 9.
Yeah, so yours is 12.
We got this.
Alright, I see. Cool.
Yeah. And as they come closer, you can make up the shape of one smaller ship in the center and 2 larger ships on either side, kind of flanking it. And Grawl, now you do see these ships coming.
I want to keep an eye on the water because
Yeah.
I remember them saying that they came
Stuff like
under.
that.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Do you want to roll perception for that?
Yeah, sure. 20.
Ugh, 20.
Well, I rolled an 11.
Spoiled bitch. Yeah.
It's
Nat
an
20.
11. It's not a
Nat
wasn't that.
20,
It was-
okay? Calm down.
If
Jesus.
it was a nat 20, I'd be happy. This is an 11. It's not a great
So you
roll.
kind of glance out the water. The ocean seems to be a bit more like violent than normal, but nothing out of the ordinary piques your interest at the moment. Everything seems
You and your
normal.
+9 rolls. Some of us would be happy to roll a 20.
Yeah, and as the ships come closer in,
You have +7.
sorry, as the ships start coming closer in, Icarus starts flapping down to you, lands on your shoulder, and like pecks at your beak.
What is it?
Can you speak?
Something suspicious! Oh my!
We should probably learn.
You should learn to talk with animals.
Yeah, there's a spell that speak with animals.
Wait. Oh, is it a spell? Oh, I don't have it. Wait, do I have it active?
What spells did you prepare?
No, I don't have it active. I traded it out to remove Marin's sickness.
What's
That did
wrong
not
with
work out.
you?
Excuse me, bitch!
You fixed it for 20 minutes.
You know what? Those are great.
You know what?
minutes.
That was the greatest 20 minutes she's had in a while, okay?
Oh my god!
Oh, stuck piece of shit.
And so as the ships start moving in closer,
Damn it.
some of the few like sailors and port workers who are left, ready like here to intercept the shipment, start gathering around the dock that you're sitting on, Grawl, as the ships start begin to come closer in.
Is it windy?
Yeah, there's a slight breeze.
Nice.
Nothing too intense, but
My
the
cape's flowing.
cape's flowing. Your apron is flowing in the wind.
I never
Took off your apron.
That's fine, I'll leave it on.
Okay, cool.
Does it give me
You're
a
right.
AC?
It's your battle
No.
order.
Darn it.
It gives you +1 to craft anything to cook a food item.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I told you that when you got it.
You
You
did?
said that in a
I didn't hear
meanie
that.
voice.
What?
It was real?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, great.
Nice.
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 Apparently, when I say things that are memes, they are memes because apparently they become characters. So
Yeah, like
I mean,
a
when
fucking
we
Apple
make jokes,
salesman.
when we make jokes, you make us like deal with them. So you said that, and I was like, no way.
Alright, I'm
You're
gonna
dealing.
take the apron off because I realized I was wearing.
okay.
I don't want it to get. I don't want it to get cut.
Well, now. Shit.
Yeah. So but as the ship, you're in the warehouse. You're the only one in the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Right. As the ships come closer, and they're
Ooh-wee.
the one in the center seems to be about the same size as your ship, fairly small. But the two flanking it seem to be quite large.
Warships.
Out
Almost.
of curiosity, what kind of cargo does like my ship normally carry?
Anything really that people will pay you to carry.
Makes sense.
You've never, you're not the captain, right? No. So anything really that you're willing to ferry around the world that someone will pay you for. It's almost always the Northern Isles Trading Company. But sometimes you'll get a job from Magnus or from the portmaster at Versand. Yeah. And so as the ships come closer in,
I'm assuming that I told you that Icarus was like, God, and that means like suspicious shit's happening.
Yeah.
Be on our guard.
Does it actually?
Okay.
and as the ships
Well, I
come,
mean, that's what I told him to do.
yeah. And as the ships come farther in, they're maybe like 30 feet away from docking at port.
Okay.
You hear these sort of like sloshing, splashing, the violent waves kind of lapping at the side of the boat, and then suddenly an eruption of water bursts from either side of the large ships, and you see these giant clawed fists burst up and slam into the side of both ships at
How-
the exact same
How
time.
big?
Dang, I figured
Squeeze?
the water.
What?
Like squeeze.
I jumped down in the water.
Fucking Magnus is like, you didn't stop the giant fists of the ocean.
They're not necessarily fists, but giant like clawed. Like,
Well, you didn't stop
no,
the
but
giant
how-
And
lobster
are they,
from
wait,
destroying
our
our
pure
payload.
ocean?
Is it?
No.
Is it like a
made
big?
of like a thick carapace.
Is
It's like what?
It's
I
like
think carrot
it's
face.
like a monster of some sort.
is it like as big as a person or?
Wait, how far
like
away
the
is it
table?
right
About like 20 feet.
I'm
20 feet?
assuming
Yeah, I
if
jumped
they
in the
have
water.
two fists that are
Hold
big
on.
enough
It could be
to
two
So-
creatures.
to At
No.
the same time,
Yeah.
in tandem.
So it's a giant crab claw
Oh, okay.
bursting out of the water, slamming into the side of the ship. Wood splinters in and water starts rushing in. You can hear the desperate calls of men on both ships start shouting out to the people at the docks. People start jumping off the ships as they start sinking slowly, and the smaller ship gunning it for the port. You see like this sort of like spout of water rise up behind it, and two like sharp blasts of like ocean like salty water burst forth, cracking the back of the smaller boat. Starts sinking backwards just as the front of it slams into the wood of the port, splintering the boardwalk, and just in general just causing mayhem and havoc.
Do I assume I don't.
You hear all of this, but I'm gonna need everyone to roll a will save.
Will save?
Can I just ask, how big is the claw? Not 20, by the way.
Bigger than Grawl.
18.
Not 20.
18, not 20.
5.
24.
That's a big crowd.
No, don't get possessed by something weird.
Alright.
You are the most important.
You are
part.
fine.
I would kill you
You are
all.
fine. You are fine. Everyone but Grawl.
Wait,
It's
what
fine.
Wait, what did he roll?
5. Grawl, as the ship, as the smaller ship crashes into the port and the two gigantic ships start sinking, you suddenly feel almost woozy, and you kind of stumble for a bit, and then you just fall back like snoring. You pass out, and the three of you can see the sailors who had jumped off the ship and the people who are still on the sinking ships. Most of them have passed out
Oh, fuck.
and are now sleeping.
Okay,
wait.
I'm
Can I?
They sleep.
Can I do?
Giant.
should.
Two giant claws, one on either side of the port, slam into the dock, and you see these two giant crabs
Oh my
See,
god.
it is too.
emerge from the salty drink. Each of them have one giant claw and one tiny one.
That's
Ooh.
terrible.
Oh!
Masturbate.
I hate those kind of crabs. They make me so uncomfortable.
Okay.
And on the back of each is bandits that you two recognize wielding
No,
swords.
I don't. I'm asleep.
You're asleep, but you recognize the uniform.
Do I mean,
Can you?
can I do anything? Like, can I?
Everyone roll initiative.
Even me?
Yes, these are
Fuck, this
Oh,
is terrible.
fuck.
10.
I mean,
3. God.
9.
nat
Wait.
1.
Your last in the turn order.
Wow.
Fuck it. I can
Yeah,
cast.
go
I got
before you.
5.
I can cast counter song. That might work.
Question.
Alright, so hold on. So before everyone
so,
gives me
is that a
their
reaction though?
Wait. I have something that might help for that,
It's a
maybe?
reaction.
What is
Also,
that?
where
It means
are
you
we
cast it
in
when they
relation
cast
to
it.
this
I'll
place?
draw it on the map in a moment.
Counter song will counteract.
Because I feel
anything.
I feel
When-
like we're
when do you
far
use it?
away, but
Is
I
it an
feel like
action
I'm
or
wrong
not?
at the same time.
This is why you gotta look it up.
I'm sorry. I tried to rethink it beforehand.
Wait, so
Bradley,
who's
would
first?
countersong if this was an audio based thing, would countersong work? Like, let's say it was
If it
a
was-
guy playing a guitar that made everyone fall asleep.
Yes.
Could I then cast countersong and
Yes.
stop that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's
Was
what
there
I-
any like noise? There was like the.
You don't know.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I don't know. They,
okay,
I'm sorry, hold on, give me a moment.
fine.
There's a lot to set up here.
this is spooky.
I know the music.
Get me up. I'm the damage dealer. This is my one thing.
You know what? I'm taking that from you, Kevin.
That's true. You do damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my gun out. Like, I can't not use it now.
It's okay. Everyone's asleep. Maybe it'll wake me up.
Amazing. I hope.
Please wake me up. Wake me up. Wake me up. Maybe if I take damage, I'll wake up. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Alright.
I don't know. Just save me, please. If
Don't
only
forget you
I
guys have the
rage.
rings.
Huh?
Don't forget you have the rings.
One of us have the rings.
I do have the ring.
You have a ring.
That made me do a will.
And I have a message, so as long as I can see you, I can talk to you.
Yeah, just. Then why did you take the ring?
Because we split up. And I can't. With the ring, I don't have to see you. Whereas if I can.
Well, we don't know that.
You
We
don't
haven't
know
tested
that.
it.
We should test
More likely.
when we have time.
We should just spend one afternoon testing the ranges of the
Can you
ring.
hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That'd be
Walking
funny.
away from each other.
You don't have to say it. You just think it.
Yeah.
Yeah. but you're
Yeah.
thinking.
Just
Right.
find a big open field when we go to
Okay, I'm gonna take a
Boulevard.
nap real
Yeah.
quick.
All right. What is everyone's 25 to 20? No one? 20 to 15.
Oh god.
Do you roll initiative for them individually?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Who did you roll initiative for? Did you roll initiative for the crabs individually and then the bandits?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Initiative?
What's
What
initiative?
choice is initiative?
What is
you
that?
speak
That's the same dock worker. That's a kind of.
of? He's one of the bandits riding on it.
He's
All right,
that guy who says,
um,
I'll slice your hand off.
15 to 10?
10.
10?
Jesus. Our highest is 10.
I rolled a 7. It's not great.
I rolled an 8.
You might be able to roll the same every 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up!
Give me the last.
Oh no,
Save me.
save me! Wake me up
We're all gonna
inside!
die.
I can't wake up!
We couldn't
You
fight.
do, I
we
got
couldn't
this.
fight one zombie. You feel
I
like you take
got
on
this.
giant crabs.
Yes. I absolutely do.
Do you have your guitar out?
We.
Yes.
We.
Oh, we!
I still have my
I
hammer.
went
Alright,
to international school.
I studied French for 7
I'm
years.
cut-
I
Cuddling
studied
my
French for
warrior.
7 years.
Alright, 10 to 5?
9.
Wait for it.
What was yours?
Cinco.
Yeah. So,
Did mine.
I forgot 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get a nat 1?
That one.
We all rolled less than 10.
You know what that means?
So depressing.
Riley looks up from his page. The crabs kill you.
The end.
Hey, we got rid of our bad army.
Oh, I actually
We're
should
gonna-
probably.
Okay.
Dear
Now
God,
let's draw this out.
Oh lord.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Let's get artsy with it.
Yeah!
Someone with a we're just gonna shout.
Alright.
Someone quickly. Film this. Effort, if you have camera. Film Riley.
I don't want to die. I'm so attached to this character I played in 2 sessions.
I'm attached to my character.
I am attached to my characters. I'm attached to Icarus, okay?
You
No,
don't care
Icarus
about
can
sword,
stay.
this is Icarus.
And next time you send Icarus out, make sure you tell him to be. Yeah.
This is the ship that's crashed into the docks.
I'm gonna keep
Did it crash into the dock I was on?
That's what it is.
You were standing here. So here's one crab.
Okay, so where am I?
Okay, I was looking at it.
Wait, did we record the last one?
Where would we
Oh
be?
yes.
We did.
Oh.
Here's this crab.
Okay.
Each one has a rider on top
This
of
is the
it.
first
I
episode.
figured I was.
Julian.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
like
Do it
the
in
last.
horizontal.
Yeah, you'd be like sprayed with like wood splinters.
Yeah.
Grawl, where's your
No,
die that
wait,
represents you?
the last battle.
We use a
Where do you want
D4.
Yes, put it right here.
I'm
Were you
with-
next
In one of the squares, yeah.
Yeah. Right over there.
Are those the crabs?
Yes, they are.
Cool.
And each one does have a rider, so I'm just gonna. Clever, right?
He's a righty boy.
Alright, and then you thought like you're in one of the storehouses, so you're kind of.
I came running, but
Yeah. So you'll be here during your turn. So we can put you back here. But you're using your move action to get here.
Your move action's already used.
in my turn.
Yeah, because you're in the warehouse right now. Alright.
Buckets.
Just use your turn for guard performance.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Alright.
You
Is this good?
Yeah. Alright.
Solid.
I'm gonna
Right.
get some crab love tonight, boy.
Then I need to.
God damn it.
Can't say that. Nice!
Thank you. There are sailors not asleep
We're
yet.
not done.
Are the crabs large creatures?
Yeah, keep recording the whole time.
Riley said we were done.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
No problem. More dice for you to keep.
Yep. Alright. No, the blue represents
Christ, what the hell?
sailors that have not fallen yet.
Oh.
The ones that haven't like fallen asleep.
Okay.
The blue guys are the sailors?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright. So So start the combat.
Now are we done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top of the round. This crab right here is gonna rear back one of its giant claws and just slam it into the sailor here. Almost like lightning speed. You almost don't see it move as it just collides with the sailor's body.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Better him than me.
You're sleeping. You don't need to say that.
We're passed out. What the fuck do you mean?
That was out of character.
And
That was out of character too.
the sailor just gets knocked right onto his back, and like the front like part of his chin and jaw is kind of like almost like sheared off. Like he's been hit so hard that his jaw is broken, and he's slowly bleeding out onto the docks.
Poor guy.
Marin, you're up.
Okay, wow. They
This
didn't roll
seriously
well.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fuck, I didn't have pull my gun out.
Especially now if one of us dies. So who's gonna be?
The people on the ship are still
Seems
sinking.
like
Is the ship still sinking?
Yes.
And the people are on it.
There are people on it.
How many people are on it?
You don't know.
Fuck, I can't help them. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, don't you have like range on that gun?
Oh yeah, I do. But my gun isn't out, so I have to use my move action, which means I'm out of range. Wait, I get a. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll use Deadeye.
So grip point.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend. Wait, can I? I can use grip point to up the range. Or?
No, what you do is when you're out of your first range increment, if you use Deadeye,
Yeah, I
you
was
shoot
gonna
at
use
someone's
Deadeye.
touch AC rather than their.
Okay, so I'll do Deadeye,
Okay.
which is that out of the first increment? Or that?
What's the range of your pistol?
2, 20. 1, 2,
Then yes.
3, 4, 5. So it'd be just out of the
Was
first
the
increment.
ship in the way?
No. Because the ship is literally sinking into the ground, so
So-
the front of it's kind of like up out of the water. But you can like lean over and take a shot.
I pull my gun out and try this.
With
Yeah.
cover.
Oh,
I don't know if it works in this game.
that is a 21.
Yeah, roll damage. You're firing the crab, right?
Oh yeah.
The crab?
Ugh, that's a 5.
Yikes.
Oh, I have a ×4 critical. That's fucking
That's
fantastic.
freaking good.
It's a gun.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sally.
I would go for
Don't
the
have
rider
to.
if I were you, but
The thing is, the crab's doing more damage to the sailors.
yeah, but if we get the riders, the crab will stop.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
that's
I-
my turn.
Oh, five damage total?
Yeah.
Alright, on the one on the left?
Damn, this wouldn't suck so bad if you were dead. Not dead, if you were
Right.
passed
Well,
out.
I'm on the wrong dock, too.
Yeah, you are.
This bandit is gonna jump off
It
of
also
the crab.
sucks because I'm not really. I'm not
To
good at
this right here,
fighting.
and you take a shot at this.
And
Take
neither
a
is
stab
Sonic, really.
at this sailor right now.
The poor sailor.
He just runs up and jams his rapier through the guy's gut. You see the rapier just poke out the guy's back. He's not quite dead yet, but he's close. And then this bandit is also... he's going to use his action to give the crab his move action.
Uh-oh. That's no Blaine.
And then the giant water spout behind this ship starts to move closer
Oh.
into the bay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh god.
you know,
I could go after that.
hey Thorin, we probably need somebody who can dispel magic.
Grawl, you're up.
What do I do? What happens?
Tell
Roll your
Father.
will
Hey, can I go into a rage while I'm asleep?
Oh wait, I forgot. We both have the thing. Sonic,
Hey, 14.
we need to dispel magic.
Like, can you hear it?
You kind of like shake yourself awake.
We need to counter the magic that's going on there.
You're really
Completely
confused.
forgot.
Is that my action or what?
I
That's your turn.
My whole turn?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Because you roll the will save at the end of your turn.
Am I prone?
No, you stand up as part
Okay,
of
okay.
Oh, you're awake?
Is he awake?
I'm
Yeah,
awake.
sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Soren, you're up.
Wait, fuck. Do I have to do that in my turn? Question. To use the communication ring, do I have to use it in my
I can
turn?
get
It's a free action to speak.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, Sonic, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You need to dispel magic.
What kind of magic? I'm coming.
And that's all you can say.
What?
That's all you can say
Okay.
in that turn.
No, I mean, I'm on my way. But
No, I know. No, I know. You can't respond to that until your next turn.
Okay. Do you need healing? Because honestly, that's all.
I'm
I
at
can
full
do.
health right now.
Okay.
literally all you can
I
do.
would position yourself.
Look.
I would.
I don't have anything that's useful for attacking. I have a short sword for a
Ingress?
d6.
Do you have a sword?
Ingress takes his turn on his turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you have,
Actually, could,
but you have 13 hit points, not 23.
Do you have your sword drawn?
fuck. What?
Do you have your sword drawn?
No.
Really confused
We'll
for
draw
2
it.
seconds.
I'll draw my sword.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Why does it say?
Oh, wait, do you have
why
any
does it say
levels
24?
here?
All right. This crab is gonna leap off into the water and submerge.
You okay?
What happened?
The crab on the left leaped into the water and just splashed in and submerged.
Does it?
Is that where the spout came from?
Is it like leaving or?
You don't know.
It seems to me that getting the rider off the crabs would be a
Oh,
good
wait.
idea.
Is that
Off
the
the
boat
crab.
we were supposed
I
to
think-
protect?
So we should do it with the arm.
Yes.
I've been doing this wrong the whole fucking time. I'm an idiot.
What?
I should
That's
jump
my
on.
current
Solid, you're up.
HP.
So
Because
you
I'm
expend your
level
move action to get onto the
No,
scene.
no,
So
but
where's
I
your
only
die?
have 13 too, and I'm level 2.
2. Really?
Yeah.
Why does it say
We're
24
very
then?
squishy. Because you probably read 13
Yep.
as 24 or 23.
Well, I mean, would I be with my group? I guess. I cast.
You can move into any square on like the one, like the first line.
I start playing Fascinate on the big ass fucking crab.
All right. Let me look up something with Fascinate real quick.
That sounds like a cool spell name.
Hey guys, should I jump on the ship
That's
and
right.
try to protect the cargo?
Increase your charisma by 5. What?
You should say people first.
Why would I care about other people?
You're
I mean,
asleep.
that's
you
your
don't get to
character.
be
I'm telling you strategically. You should say people first. I don't know
I'm
what
glad
your
you're
character-
perpetuating these
They got mad at
stereotypes.
us last time we saved people.
I mean, you do what you want to do, man. That's what I'm telling you.
I know, but like, would I go for the spout, the crab, or the boat? I don't care about the people.
Go ahead and so it's a will resist, right? We'll say.
Yeah, sure.
What's your DC?
What is DC?
Your the dice check difficulty to resist it.
Riley, I suck.
It should be 10 plus half your bard level plus your charisma modifier. So it's 11 plus your charisma modifier.
11 with my charisma modifier. My charisma modifier is plus 4, so 15.
Wow, that's a great charisma modifier.
Okay. So you start playing a nice little tune.
Tune.
A tune.
Yeah, tune.
A tune. And the crab stands there.
Does it stop moving? Does it just sit down? Does it sit down?
It does not.
It's just chilling.
It's just chilling right now. It's not its turn, so it can't do much.
So are you not confirming
It
or
doesn't work.
denying?
Doesn't work.
Okay.
He resisted. Well, it's his turn now, so he's gonna move forward towards this sailor here.
Not another sailor.
Damn it.
Bullet punch him.
Poor sailors are getting mowed down.
And the sailor, seeing the crab coming, immediately just dives to the side and hits the deck, going prone just in time while the fist of the crab whizzes past. You see his hair like off the side of his head.
Good sailor.
Nice.
Just hit the deck as quick as possible as soon as you saw the crab coming.
Good training.
Yeah.
Good training.
Yeah.
Marin, you're up.
You should have given me tool to use in the
1,
water.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Maybe
5.
read the water.
I mean, I'm one out, so
I can throw it to you.
I'm gonna use my gun once,
Too late.
but there's people on the ship. You know, Soren, get the people off the ship. I'm gonna take a
get
shot
people
at
off
the
the
ship.
ship.
1, 2, 3.
Is there anybody on the ship?
Yes. I've only marked the people who were not passed out.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking a shot.
Take a shot at the bandit?
Yeah.
Alright.
19. Oh wait, do I crit on 19? No, not with this weapon.
Alright, roll damage.
What? 5.
Okay. Alright, so you reload your pistol, pull it up, and fire. The bullet just collides with his shoulder. You see his like invisibly.
Oh, I've used 2 bullets. I gotta mark this down.
And then there's like a gaping. There's like, not a gaping hole, but there's a hole in his shoulder where blood now like streams out of. Kind of like holds it.
Does it look familiar?
What?
Does it look familiar?
The guy?
Yeah.
No.
Just gonna keep asking this every time we come in contact with
That's
bandits.
fine. That's fine. Alright, and now that bandit is gonna thrust his rapier and then rip it out of the sailor.
Sailor.
And as he wrenches it out, the sailor just falls off the dock and into the water.
Why do they care about these civilians, man?
What?
They care about killing the civilians rather than killing the people attacking them.
Well, the sailors also.
Oh, they have weapons.
Yeah, the sailors have weapons. And then this bandit over here is going to leap off and attack you, Savak.
Okay.
Does a 6 hit?
Yes.
All right.
No, it doesn't
I know.
hit.
The bandit draws his rapier, leaps off, and makes a thrusting motion at you. And while playing your fascination, you definitely like almost like twirl out of the way as the rapier slides past your body.
Okay.
And then the spout of water. And you see a figure emerge from the water and rest very gently onto the edge of the ship.
Does the figure look familiar?
Slightly.
Is the dice representative of things? We dealt with a guy before who is the exact same dice.
So,
what's my question?
No,
This
we
is-
killed that person.
Okay, he's dead. It's fine.
This is a cloaked figure covered in seaweed and like fishing tackle almost.
Cool.
Kind of wrapped around their body like armor.
Can I like
Does this person have a
take a
broken
glance
sword?
at them? Do I notice anything?
Nothing that you would notice in 6 seconds in the heat of
Yeah,
battle.
I mean, yeah.
Would I notice anything?
Grawl, you're up.
Do I notice anything? A sickle.
What?
Do I notice a sickle?
She has no visible weapons up right now.
She.
Oh, okay. I jump in after her.
You jump
At
off.
that moment,
Wait,
Riley
where is she?
realized-
She's on the ship.
She's hovering above it?
No, she's rested on. She's,
Okay, I jump on the
She's
ship.
emerged from the water spout.
How did you
Wait,
know
roll
she was
an
shit?
acrobatics.
You lost your
Make it
shit.
leap.
the
An
first
acrobatics?
time.
Yeah, to make the jump from the dock to the ship.
You got me.
I said nothing.
Okay.
Up to that point, it was great.
I wasn't ready for it.
20. Not natural.
You make it. You easily jump from the dock to the ship, landing
Mwah.
confidently. With pride.
And I go into a rage,
Okay.
and I charge right at her.
Yeah.
Move your die to accordingly.
Fuckles.
Is
And I take a
that your
sword.
full motion?
Yeah.
Gotta be in
How many squares did you move?
Oh shit, the fight.
Not very many.
He jumped to here and then like moved
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, you're good. Is it a standard action rage or a free action?
It's a free.
Okay, so yeah, take a swing.
I'm not in range of Bardic performance, correct?
You're not.
No way.
But he's not doing an inspired courage anyways.
Yeah. No.
18 plus 8, 26.
Full damage.
Come on, buddy.
No, scary.
Oh.
Good deep cut is really mean.
11
Listen.
plus, what is it? Strength? 6, so...
Cricket is as cricket
Cricket
lives.
7. Wait, what?
17 damage.
No, fuck! No! No,
Wait, what?
17 damage. That was
This is
almost
why
the
we-
max
that
I could do.
This is why we love you, Grawl.
Alright,
Sweet
Soren, you're up. Yes, you jump onto the ship, drag your warhammer across the wooden bow, and just bring it up and clock the figure into the side. You hear this audible, and you just bring it. You hear a crack of ribs almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soren, you're up.
All
Alright.
Grawl, don't play.
Question before I
Not
take my action. Can you fucking open, please?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Go.
My Raven's moves are tied to mine, right? So if I move onto the boat, then my Raven can't do anything.
Well, your raven will fly around with you. You can give it orders as an action.
See, okay.
Well, actually, no, it has its own turn basically. It can do whatever.
Okay, so like, say if I wanted to move...
Do you have the stats on your raven, by the way?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, right here.
Okay, good.
So, okay, say this. I'm gonna do this either way, but like, I want to jump onto the ship and be like, "Hey, get the fuck off the ship, you pieces of shit!"
They're asleep.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're,
Alright,
they're,
I'm just gonna carry them.
Who?
As many unconscious sailors as I can.
So you go onto the ship and carry them out?
Yeah.
I'd say at that rate, you'd probably be able to get like one person per turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 6 seconds a turn.
That's
Can
a
I-
roll jump right there.
You should be prepared to heal me.
You could.
Yeah. Well, I can.
You can't.
I can cast my spells whenever. You just have to tell me when.
I need healing.
I need healing.
I was
Press
gonna
X
say,
to ask for healing. Or whatever it is in Overwatch.
if I yell, would they wake up?
Yeah.
If you yell,
Yeah.
you can
If I
try.
yell loud enough, or if I got my raven to screech.
You can try.
Alright.
That'd be cool.
I'm so glad you woke up.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Wait, how did you wake up?
I got a good roll.
It's Will save.
okay, I'm gonna like scream at the top of my lungs
Yep.
to get the sailors to wake up.
Like,
And then I also want my raven to screech.
is that an
Top
action you
of
can
its
do?
lung. What?
Is that a thing you can do, or just? Is there any like special thing it can do?
Where you
No,
just
it's not. Never mind.
Go ahead.
It's not really a thing that it can do. It's not.
It's
It's
just
not
a
one of its
voice.
abilities. It's just its voice. That's like.
Yeah.
screeching.
So you both yell as loud as you can. Nothing.
Nothing.
Not even a
It's
twitch.
magical, so damn it.
Okay.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was a turn wasted. God damn it.
Fine, you tried. Will
You picked one up, right?
Alright.
What?
No, I'm just gonna-
No, I didn't. I chose to screech instead.
The crab emerges from the water.
Oh dear. I am.
Good luck, guys.
God damn
Wait.
I'm going after
Sorry.
this.
I mean, you continue. I'm just gonna check that.
Just tell me when you need healing. You're trying to wink. You're just like.
Never
Bro
mind.
never learned how to wink. He winks with both eyes.
Let's see here. Does a 21 hit you?
No.
You know, yeah.
Nah, I have a 22 AC.
Oh man, if this was a range attack. Jeez. God.
If I wasn't wearing armor, my AC
Oh
would be 10.
god, that's not a good face.
Alright, so the crab winds up its gigantic claw and slams it into your body. You feel like pain entirely over your entire body. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
As you're slammed into.
I can't take this.
How much damage?
It's okay, we have a healer. He's bored.
Fuck!
And he's bored.
Give him a job.
What can I do?
Lord.
Dada, you're up.
Oh, shoot!
Whose turn is it?
Dada.
Okay.
He's grabbing him. He's grabbing him.
It's
Close the
time.
door behind you when you come out.
Quarter shards!
I gave you one job.
So that'll hit. That'll hit the bandit, the crab, and the. No, you can make it. Just hit the sailor.
Is the sailor protected by the crab, is my question.
No, but you can angle it so that it doesn't hit.
I would like to angle it so it doesn't hit.
Alright.
I would like to kill the sailor as well.
Oh yeah, I want to murder that guy.
You're
Oh,
a
and do I
range
get it?
archer.
Because he has to resist fascinating again, doesn't he?
Oh shit.
Are you keeping it up?
Yeah, it's free.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free to keep it on.
No, because if you fail fast, you can't fast the same creature for the next 24 hours.
Oh, I see. Oh, but then do I?
You can try fascinating someone else.
Do I?
You can't hit the crab.
I have to be
You
playing
can
a
fascinate the
song.
other crab.
I have to be
He's not
playing.
close enough.
Oh.
I have to be playing a song. To use
But
my
you
cards.
use your free action to keep up the bard performance. Because when you start, you can keep it up every single turn.
Yeah, I started it, but
So then you can keep it up every single
can I
turn.
switch it to a new person? Because it has to be targeted.
Yeah.
Okay, well then can I switch?
But
it
I
to
think switching is the standard action.
Okay, well I'll keep my bardic performance up and go to shards.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Alright. So then they both get reflex saves, and the DC is 15
For what? Yeah, yeah.
for your spell. Anything you do, anything your spell.
Yes.
Alright, let's see their reflexes. Yeah, so. Give me a second, let me
Is the crab gonna dodge that?
So you strike an off chord, and your notes crystallize into like magical shards, and you send them forth. The bandit right in front of you immediately just lunges back, hits the deck on his back. If the shards like fly over his face,
Matrix.
and then they shatter on the back of the crab's carapace.
And I do no damage? Fucking hell.
Damn.
Oh, no.
That sucks.
Oh
Then, like,
no!
I get two spells a day.
You should try again.
You should try again.
And then
Unless there's gonna be an almighty lobster that we have to face as the final boss.
And then the crab raises its fist onto the sailor,
Oh god.
essentially turning him into marmalade.
Poor
Nuts.
It just splats.
So
I
this
love
guy's
me
gone.
some Sailor
boy.
Brand
Do these sailors
marmalade.
not get turns?
God damn it.
I just realized that. Rip.
I kind of like buffer
Marin.
at the moment.
It's my
Marin,
turn,
you're
right?
up. Yeah.
Marin, I have a question.
They're too scared.
I have a question for
I'm
you.
just gonna, yeah,
How dead are you?
very dead.
Like,
Yeah, heal her.
She's in trouble.
numerically. How
On a
dead
scale of like 1 to dead.
Yep. I can't leave his
Sure you can.
reach.
Sure you can.
Get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And
You can't shoot him.
Do you have a sword?
Oh, I can. Can I do the?
She has a rapier, I think. Right?
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's
I
not
have 2 rapiers on me.
Can
What?
I, you know, I
Why?
can't even use my move action anyway.
'Cause we
Okay.
were gonna sell them
I'm
and
taking my
get a
rapier out and
carrot
gonna
things.
try to
Oh.
fuck him up, but I.
You're
Like,
gonna
why
take
the
your
fuck
rapier
would you
and
need a
attack.
rapier? You have a warhammer.
Oh, that didn't work. I keep switching. Fuck, that
In
doesn't
case
work.
they
It's
get knocked
8.
out of my hand.
Yeah.
of
So you
course.
take you like wincing from the pain. You kind of like wrench out your rapier and just slam it forward. It just glances off the side of his carapace.
Yeah.
Like you do not penetrate his armor.
Hey, Soren, I'm going to die.
That was so casual. Hey,
4.
Oh,
This
sorry.
bandit here.
I'm going to die.
Goes to attack the sailor.
Oh, God. I mean,
And lunges forward with his
thank
rapier.
God,
The sailor
it
really
killed
quickly
someone else,
brings
not
up a falchion
me.
and is able to parry it just in time before the
even
blade
better.
glances off his neck.
That's a pretty high armor class, honestly.
I honestly don't know what we're gonna do
Kill
about the
them.
crab. About the crab.
No, I
Oh,
did
there
kill
is-
the crowd.
How much did you do?
5 because I rolled really low, but.
The bandit immediately is gonna like stand up again and go for another stab at you.
As always.
I'm sure you guys can take them.
All right, Grawl.
I
I'm
got
gonna
the
assume
queen
that
lady.
you're good with. You're fine with the
Oh.
lady.
I assume so.
Okay.
If she tries to run, I
Wait,
can
did the lady
attack
go
her.
here?
I have to go.
She might run.
The
I
lady's
have
here,
to
right?
heal.
Grawl is in melee with the lady.
Was the lady over here?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I knocked it.
Okay. The man lunges forward and glances the side of your face with the rapier, like slicing across like deep into your cheek, and deals 4 piercing damage to you.
Holy crap, it's late.
Right?
I just realized.
And then
tired.
Grawl,
Okay.
you slam your warhammer into the side of this figure. She lets out a painful like yell, falls to the ground for a moment, reaches to her side, pulls out a sickle,
A broken sword.
and she holds it out. Her hand goes, and the sickle like stays there. It begins to spin, and she starts letting out this like guttural yell. Water sprays up from the sides of the ship, spins around the sickle, and then collects in this giant orb. And you're like, oh, and then slams forward into you. Roll a reflex save.
God, I need me one of those.
Wait, is it a cone attack? Like,
It hits you too. Yeah.
9.
fuck!
It's
You have
it's
to roll a
red.
reflex
Yeah,
save?
roll a reflex save.
9.
9.
Yeah.
That's a D20, right?
Yeah. What'd you get?
9.
Reflex save is
Dexterity.
11.
Well done, Riley. You've killed your campaign. Are you happy?
Yeah, and died.
We're so fucked. Yeah.
I have 13 HP. I'm not gonna survive
Alright,
this.
you take 9 bludgeoning damage. And
That's it.
As you're blasted by water, you take 2.
Oh!
I forgot to add my.
Oh, that's not
decoration,
so bad.
But both of you are blasted backwards.
Fuck!
And you actually, Soren, you're knocked off the side of the ship and fall to the docks.
Ah! That's convenient. Nice.
Well, I mean, that's just what happens.
That's convenient. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Hey, what's up?
That's not very far from me. Pretty good.
With our HP combined, we have less than our base HP.
Right. Grawl, you're up.
Yeah.
And I run and I attack her.
Alright, roll for it.
The music is great, Riley.
Thank you.
Ooh, 6 plus 8, 14.
Right. So you run up and swing your warhammer wide. She quickly just ducks under it, and whizzes over her head, knocking her hood back. That's how close you are to hitting her. Is her hood needs knocked back by the
Is
wind?
there anything interesting I see on her face?
Her eyes, nose, mouth,
Yeah, but is there anything telling about her?
and a shock of red hair.
She's a merman. Mermaid.
She's a merman.
Soren.
Hey, she can be whatever she wants.
Listen, I'm not judging. What's it called? I'm gonna heal you
Thank you.
for. That's not a D20.
Yeah,
That's
you're in a tight spot, Marin.
That's a
I'm a little
D12.
hurt too.
I'm at 3 points and I can't hit shit.
That's no blame. Wait, that's not at all what I'm
You
supposed
use like
to
a
do.
D8, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? I used a D20.
What?
Where's the town guard?
All right, well, give me your thing because
He might.
I'm bad at
the
doing
STC
the
might be
thing.
a bit of a Deus Ex.
Wow. I'm so
What
sorry.
is that plus?
I'm expecting the Deus Ex.
I am so sorry.
The STC is the Deus Ex.
Well, now I can't give it to you.
I'm gonna die now.
I mean, it's up to you.
What did you
Did
roll?
you get?
I'm
Wait,
dying.
What did you roll?
I healed her for 3.
Cool. You're at 6 HP.
Riley, I just want you to know that if she dies, it's your fault.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree totally. Left giant crab's turn.
New campaign.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I
wait.
can't deal with this shit.
I can run away.
What?
Never mind.
Does a
Find it?
Yeah. Can I re-roll with my own die?
does Madam a
Oh, is that at me? Yeah.
yeah
I'm fucking dead.
does a 13 hit?
No! Not dead.
Again, wham! You
Oh fuck!
immediately just fall backwards, backpedaling, fall on your hands, literally this close to your face. It just pulls back immediately,
Fuck!
and the wind just rushes past your face.
I didn't finish my turn. I forgot to do my Raven's turn.
Solid, you're up.
Can you do his Raven's turn?
I know it's over. I forgot to do it.
You know you could just bring it out, right?
Just keep it out, man.
Just keep it out for the...
Core turn! Or roll reflex saves.
That's not a good face.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what did he do?
So roll damage.
Oh, thank fuck. I don't actually know what damage I rolled for quarter shards. I think it does flat damage, doesn't it? What does it do?
2d6 I believe.
Is that 2d6?
Come on, read this.
Ah, it sucks, I know.
At least you're aware of a problem.
Yeah, 2d6.
Yikes.
So I roll it twice, or I times the d6 by 2?
2D, you roll.
You roll it twice.
3, 6.
Yikes.
6 total? Okay. And I believe, is it plus your charisma?
I don't think so.
That's
No.
my total health.
9 total health.
I am so sorry. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't drop my die underneath the couch.
Alright. And so, strike another chord, shards appear again, launch forward. This time the bandit in front of you isn't so lucky. And the cord just tears through his body. He falls backwards and stumbles. Blood just pouring out of him. But he backs up into the crab, and the shards just bounce off his armor again.
Last time you won.
But this time it turns to you.
Yeah, I one-shot a crowd of people once with that spell. It can be really powerful.
God. How the fuck?
It's great crowd control. It's not good for one guy.
Oh,
sadly.
great. It didn't work this time.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, he fell back into the crab and he's now sinking against its shell. And lies on the dock.
Oh, poor guy.
I mean,
Oh, poor guy. He's
I'm in
trying to
trouble
kill
now
my
'cause
buddy.
I need to get to you guys. I can't fascinate that crowd.
You really, yeah, you just roll.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh no.
6.
Oh no.
Wait, no, that's way too much.
Thank
no.
fuck.
That fucks
Thank you,
everything
bro.
up
Good.
for me.
Oh no!
I'm going to disengage as my action.
You need to inspire
What?
the other
I
guys.
will.
Is disengage as an action? Is that D&D?
That's D&D.
Well, that's garbage.
Or am I trying to
Garbage
fascinate the other
system.
crowd? God, I don't know about that.
No, we
I mean,
gotta have something.
We
like
are
the
going to
Pathfinder.
come if we succeed. It's gonna be by such a slim margin.
As it should be.
I mean, I don't know if Riley actually expects us to succeed this. I'd be surprised if he did.
This is terrible.
I agree.
I feel like the crabs may be squishier than we're thinking, and then
No, the crabs are
fighting.
definitely
I mean,
squishier.
let's remember that the person that Kevin's fighting seems kind of a lead. I think that's the real boss here. Also, possibly if we kill her, we solve the whole
I'm
situation.
It's
fucked.
okay, I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab the bandit. But I
Sure.
can't
How much HP
fucking
do you
do
have?
anything.
15.
Out of how much?
Right now, 20.
Dodge out of the way.
I'm dying.
Oh no, I have 16 out of 25.
Roll a 2.
You
Uh,
know,
this
now
bandit-
Can't we're disengaged.
After the sailor parries off the blade, the bandit takes the momentum and just quickly drags it across the man's throat.
Poor guy.
And he just falls into the drink.
So
So those sailors are just fucking useless, and they were always gonna die because they can't fight.
Every turn an enemy attacks a sailor, they don't attack you.
That's true.
That
I
just,
would've liked it if
that
they
just
could've won the
prolongs
fight
the
first.
inevitable at this point. We've just only been getting bad rolls.
No, it's good because it gives us more time to cast.
I mean, okay, but like,
Oh, I forgot. It's private.
yeah.
What?
I'm kind of regretting
private
fighting you
agency
now.
took so
I feel like you should have
long.
waited until you went down and then
Alright.
knocked you back up.
Grawl, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Barely. Alright.
How about an 8?
No.
Alright.
Another one. Where's this name?
Alright, so the girl drags the rapier across your chest, dealing 4 slashing damage to you.
Rapier. You can say
Yeah, that's sickle, sorry about that.
How much damage?
4.
You mean broken sword?
Yeah. Broken sword.
And then it tries again, but you quickly back out of the way.
I ain't falling for that twice.
You're right, you're right. And Grawl, you're up.
Oh no.
Please, for the love of God, end her life.
Crush him! For her!
Just
And I
For them.
I take
We don't
a
want to
swing
assume.
with my good old shoe.
Roll the PC over.
13.
Roll damage.
Yes!
Oh,
That was so close. I rolled a 7, man.
Poor microphone.
That's why I didn't hit that hard.
11 damage.
That's still great.
Start coughing up blood.
amazing.
Slam the hammer in her gut.
Nice.
Which just gives you like, this burning glare.
This person has more
Can I
28
punch her with my left hand as an offhand attack?
more than 28
Doran,
health.
you're up.
They have more than 28 health.
I have no more healing spells.
That's a lot of health.
It's because I do a lot of damage.
Wow.
Are you dying?
I'm at 6, so no.
But the crab did do 10 to her in 1 turn.
I
Yeah.
have 12 confidence.
Damn. Fuck.
Crab hits me again, I'm down.
Okay.
Well,
I think no, maybe your
okay
turn.
for
You
me.
should give yourself some
Okay.
space.
Hold on.
I can't. If I back
I
away,
learned
they
my
get an
lesson
attack
from the
opportunity.
last one.
I want to get 2 attacks.
I learned my
I might
lesson
as
from the
well
last
next
fucking
turn, 'cause,
spell.
like, they're gonna take an attack on me their next turn anyway, but...
Let me just play.
I think we should pull back to brawl.
Are you doing anything?
Yes, but I want to like look this up to make sure that I'm not like.
How many steps
I
can you
keep
move
mixing
in?
up
Riley,
the
how many
systems
steps
in
can
my
you move
head.
in a turn?
You, you have 30 feet,
Six-
so 6 squares.
Okay, so next
4,
turn
5, 6. You won't be
And
close.
what's-
I
do you
will
remember the
stabilize
range?
you.
The range was 5 by 5 by 5, right?
if you get hit.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get hit.
I mean, like
Right,
if you do,
myself.
30 feet
So what do you do
from
right
the
now?
circle, right?
Yeah.
So it's 6 by 6 by 6.
You would not reach me. You would reach me.
I can give you virtue.
What's that
Give
do?
you 1 extra
And then I can,
HP.
I'll dash.
What is that? So how does that work?
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's just 1 extra HP.
I will take that.
You know what? It's something. If you die, I can just get you back up, and then I can
I'm
recycle.
at half my
I
health.
can recycle. What?
I'm at half my health right now.
Like no one can hear
See,
it.
there you go. Like, okay, so I can recycle that
Yep.
for
Oh.
like twice.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Just
So
cast virtue?
yeah.
So you get 1
I cast
temporary.
virtue.
Oh, is it 1 temporary? So do I, like, I don't heal, I just 1 temporary? Do I heal?
I think it's like 6, like parenthesis 1. It's just 1 temporary. It's not permanent.
You
So
got
it's 7 HP total, but it doesn't last forever.
Oh, okay, I got that.
You take out temporary hit points first.
Yeah, I just was wondering if, like, it healed me or
Oh, is that
if
your
its
turn?
total went
No.
up.
I want. I'm gonna get my raven to attack you. the bandit.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Alright. It just flaps down with his claws like
Be
this.
careful, Icarus!
Icarus, away!
Fly too close to the sun. I mean the soul.
The sun that doesn't exist.
6 damage.
Did you roll for an attack?
Yes.
What did you roll?
6.
That's
No,
damage.
you have to roll to keep
Oh.
the attack.
I forgot
Can we
about
keep
that.
6 damage?
Yeah.
You give it 6
Yeah.
damage. 14. Nice.
Nice.
Icarus's claws just dig into the man's shoulder, then he starts pegging at his face.
Sick.
Icarus did more damage than I've done this game.
Yeah.
Icarus is a goddamn
And then
G.
the man just starts flailing wildly, like backing up, backpedaling, eventually falling to the ground with Icarus clinging to his chest. And eventually Icarus gets like his claw wrenched into the guy's throat and just like rips out one of his eyeballs.
So he's dead.
My boy!
The man gets back up.
He has no eyeball.
Oh, he's
The
getting-
man gets back up, dusting off his cloth.
Is
Right.
he dead, Riley?
Yeah.
My boy!
But now, let's say Icarus is
Your
this
bird is
right
way
here.
better than you.
I know.
Is this Icarus?
Sure.
What does AC?
No!
You can't do this to me.
So is
That's
Icarus
not
like
fair.
a
That's
bird
really
or
not
a
fair.
conjuration? Like a bird. Okay, cool.
So if Icarus dies, it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a new one. It's a birdie bird world.
What does AC?
What did you roll?
What does AC?
+2 natural armor.
So 12?
Yeah. What's his
What's his dexterity bonus?
14. So +2.
So his AC is 14.
That's like your AC.
It makes sense. It's a bird. Birds are hard to hit.
So the crab turns, sees the guy dying on the floor of the crab, like thrusts his sword. Icarus looks up, sees the face of death coming at him.
You can't do that. Oh, thank God.
The gust of
God bless up my boy!
the gust of wind thrust forth in the like the seconds that it takes for the crab to extend its fist, blows Icarus back as well as his own like wing flaps, just to get him right out of the range of the attack.
Icarus
Okay.
comes in clutch!
How much health does Icarus have?
Not
he
I.
has...
I'm going to take 3.
I think I'm just dashing.
Alright, go ahead.
That's scary because little dash are good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much do I get in other skill moves? 7, 8.
It doesn't really say how much health he has.
It should. Let me see this.
Wait, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I could be
6,
missing it entirely.
Giant Raven?
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. And then I still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're still not in it. Fuck. I want to buff girl. Is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would buff girl. That would put me in a really risky position. I can jump in the water, I guess.
You could.
If I run, if I run there, I assume attack of opportunity.
Where? No, it's only if you start the turn and the turn in the threatening zone.
Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Giant Raven has 13 AC.
7, 8,
13?
10. 11,
AC or HP?
AC. That would have hit them, wouldn't it?
Wait, is this like... Why does it have... Wait.
Wait, what do you mean?
11 plus 2 dex plus 1 natural. What?
That's
no, that's
14.
that's flat-footed. My bad.
Oh, okay. He's caught by surprise.
It has 1 natural armor and then plus 2 from the dex, so it is 13.
Wait.
It has 13 health.
No, he was looking at the same page though.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
What
it
page were you
was.
looking at?
I took
you
a
were looking at a
screenshot.
screenshot of the.
Yeah, that was when we were setting up
Are
the
you looking
character.
at any giant raven or the animal companion giant raven?
It was the
This is
same
the
thing that we
animal
looked. That was the same thing that we looked at.
Baron, I would back up a little bit.
It does say AC +2 natural armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's with advancement. That's why.
That's when you level up and he grows bigger.
Is he dead?
Oh god. All right.
No, it has
well,
13 health.
Well, Icarus is dead. He should be dead.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong die. Whoops.
Exclamation mark Deathra.
Also, I think you forgot to add your base attack bonus when doing your attack with him.
No, he actually takes 8 damage.
Okay, so it's fine.
Describe it.
No,
I don't wanna
I
hear
don't
it.
want to hear my baby getting destroyed.
Describe it.
Stop,
You know what, Luke?
You're the DM.
Luke. I will fucking end your life.
That's right.
Describe it.
Mark down that he's taking 8 damage.
Here's the page.
Okay.
Do I need to make
I'd rather
his
have him
own?
move.
Alright.
Do I need to make his
There
own
is
sheet?
like a sheet for that.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta find it.
Baron, I would back up
I
if I
just
were
took a
you.
screenshot of it for you.
3.
Oh no!
The giant crab starts heading off towards the warehouse.
Uh-oh.
Do I see that?
Everyone sees that.
How far is he from me?
I'm too focused.
He would be right. Oh, he's off the board.
1,
I'm a very focused.
3, 4.
Does she
Would
get
he
an attack
like
of
just be in
opportunity?
range or out of range?
Riley.
He would be out of range, but you can expend a grit point to dead shot.
Yeah, I'm doing
Oh,
that.
that one. Okay.
I can't do anything with this fucker anyway.
So you get a -2 to I think you can roll. You get a -2 to your attack, but it's inside
Yeah.
of the range. But it's
So
you get his touch AC.
Riley. You said Icarus
13.
wasn't HP, right?
8 HP.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
13.
doing the
Roll
thing?
damage.
Dang,
Right,
so
level
doesn't
5.
help.
5 plus 9 is 14.
And I'm gonna,
-2.
12.
It's 12. Roll damage.
I'm gonna chase after that crab now.
But I need you... 6 handle.
6 damage.
Yeah.
I think.
That's the right. Yeah.
The one that's trying to go to the
AC of
warehouse.
15, which means I need to get a 7 or more.
Alright, so you whip your gun around, let out a fire, let out a shot. This gives this crab an
Is this
attack
all
opportunity
of his
against you, because you're
abilities?
doing a ranged attack in his certain zone. But your bullet cracks against the arm of the crab's carapace, leaving a visible crack in its shell.
Nice.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Alright, so just as you let a shot out, you kind of just like feel the wind on the back of your neck, and you just lunge forward as the crab's claw.
Oh, do they get attacks of opportunity when you use range?
When you use a ranged attack in someone's melee range, they can
Okay,
attack
it says D&D way of disadvantage.
That shit is rad, dude.
No,
No,
that
then
guy's
you
running
still
for
get
the
an attack of
warehouse.
opportunity.
Huh?
That guy's running for the warehouse.
Are you sure this is it? It doesn't
crab?
say anything about companions.
Yeah, and if I run, I don't get a reload.
Okay. Did you fire at the crab running for the warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So
I've gone through 5 bullets today.
the woman in front of you, Grawl,
So many.
looks
Too
fairly
many
injured.
bullets.
So many.
Seeing her obvious disadvantage against you alone, water starts to coalesce up from the sides of the boat and surround her form. And another just like pillar of water rises up as her body kind of disappears from your sight. But as it disappears, you get an attack opportunity.
Oh, cool.
Wait, can you like try and do a combat maneuver and pull her back in? Like from the
No,
water?
no, it's her turn. She's getting she's moving out of this threat zone.
Yes, I hit.
Roll damage.
You gotta kill her.
Oh, yeah! 17 damage!
Water.
Wow, he would have one-shot both of us.
Water swirls around her form, and she starts to rise up. And you look up at her, like floating away out of your range.
Oh, smash!
Your normally two-handed hammer. You let it slide down to one hand, and you bring it up, pelts into her gut, slam her down into the deck of the ship. Blood bursts forth from her mouth, and she just lays there.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, now go, come back here and fight it!
Soren, or Grawl, you're up.
Yeah, it's my turn now. After I killed
What did you
her.
say?
Would
she dead?
Sorry.
Would picking up an item be a move action? Yes.
I would take her with you.
Her?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was making a
Is
signal.
she dead now?
Oh, definitely take the sickle, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the signal.
The
So you don't. How much damage were 17?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to figure if she's dead or not.
Oh, like actually?
Yeah,
Okay. Do I perceive her as dead?
she's not moving.
That's okay. I'll take another swing at her anyway.
Just for good.
Are you trying to kill her?
Yes.
No, don't kill her, dude.
You didn't tell me not to.
Can I message him? It's on my turn.
On your turn you can.
Oh no.
Too late.
But
take a swing at her.
well, you would have assumed she was dead though. If
I don't care. I'm like a
You're gonna beat her dead.
Yes!
body. Luke,
She got away
out
from
of
me once. I'm not
character,
taking chances.
why would it
Oh, you
be
get
an
advantage because she's prone.
Oh, no.
We've been in trouble from
Okay, that would not hit.
the Dock Master
That doesn't
before
hit.
for
What was the
killing
total?
people rather than taking them captive.
12?
So
Yeah.
we question them.
You just
I
slam
rolled
your
5 twice.
I feel like
Oh,
this
it's
is
13.
just a little.
You slam your hammer into the deck of the
I
ship,
feel like that's
splintering
warranted.
wood, like right next to her head.
Okay, whatever. I pick up the. I try to grab the sickle.
All right, you grab the sickle.
Okay, she's probably dead.
Probably
Are you
dead.
gonna take her body when you're on?
Dead.
It's the end of my turn. So. Or can I pick her up as a bonus action?
No, bonus action.
I can't believe I missed.
Yeah, you're amazing in combat.
I missed the
dead body.
Fuck. It's because
Alright,
He
Soren.
takes his one-handed warhammer, slams her down, and misses her in the ground.
Soren, you're up.
Okay.
Like she tries running away. Boom! Hits her easily.
Are you dead?
It's like we
No.
take like a baseball or something. And, like,
How much
as
HP?
perfectly as possible. And you
That's
where you can do have the accuracy. So it's like,
That's temporary then, right? Fuck
take
it up.
someone temporary.
Okay, I'll give you.
you can keep.
I'll give it to
healing.
you.
So I'm getting to the point of time
I
now where
can give
my brain isn't fully
temporary
functioning.
HP 4 times. One temporary HP 4 times.
Don't judge me if I say dumb things.
That's okay.
I'm at 8.
I'm
my brain
also
parrots, yeah.
I'm gonna call Icarus back to me because I don't want him to get hurt anymore. I don't want him to get hurt no more.
So he goes.
Hey, he should be more.
Oh, attack of
careful.
opportunity. Not the.
End yourself.
Not
We
the,
killed all the
not
bandits,
attack of
didn't we?
opportunity.
Yeah.
That's too bad because they wanted
What?
us to keep them alive. Remember?
Icarus leaving the crab zone meant that the crab gets an opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
Twice now.
What?
No, 3 times.
What
Icarus?
can we do? We will die.
Can I retcon it?
No.
Message me, man. Keep me
Icarus flies safely over to you as the crab takes one final shot at you before Icarus gets out of his range.
Alright, cool. That's fine.
She's not gonna be there.
I'm a grappler.
That works.
Alright, did you heal Maren?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
For one temporary HP.
Alright.
So
The crab-
Take what I can get.
Listen, I'm doing my best, okay?
No, I
Hey, does
appreciate
an
it.
8 hit you?
No.
Right. Yeah, you're getting used to dodging the. You're kind of like sizing up the crab, kind of on your feet. You're getting used to like ducking out of the way of the giant slam. You can kind of see when it tenses up, ready to hit, and you easily
I'm
dodge
not-
out of the way of this fight.
now.
But one hit, you might just
So
go
easy
down.
for you now.
Okay.
She's dodged like 3 in a row at
Yeah,
this point.
that is.
Sonic. Yep. Also, keep a track of how many rounds per you're using Bardic Performance, because there is a limit on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
Another
end
round of
I'm gonna
range.
end that body performance.
And start another one?
You guys seem like you got it.
There's
I'm
a
gonna-
crab running for the warehouse.
I'm going to message Kroll. Will that take an action?
No, talking is free, but casting the spell message is your standard action.
So I can't dash it.
You can just yell.
You can
Look
shout
how
at it.
close
Oh, I
am to
shout.
you.
Kroll, don't kill her, but don't let her escape.
She's already dead.
Run!
And then I dashed after the crab.
Right. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Off the map. How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you leave my map? I make this map for you when you leave. How dare you?
So for now, I'm gonna remove you guys from combat.
I just had a great.
Maren, you're up.
Is that crab still in my
Don't kill that crab.
Is it still?
No,
in
it's in the warehouse at
No,
this
we're
point.
gonna pick up the body.
Oh, and also, by the way, as it walks up to the warehouse, the doors have been closed at this point. You see it slam its fist into the side of the warehouse and produce a gigantic hole in the side.
Oh.
Good thing it was
And
closed.
crawl through.
Oh.
Can I
Never
fall?
mind.
Well,
What?
so much for that.
The next turn. then.
I'm
But does that
getting-
sound familiar, by the way?
Yes.
Good job.
That's how they rubbed it last time.
Is it?
I'm
With a giant
running.
crab and no one
Wait,
knew
there
about
was
it.
a
wait,
giant, there was a
time
giant
out.
hole in the side of the. Of
They also might have said that everyone that was there was killed.
Oh, okay.
I'm running out of them, leaving the range, so it's gonna get an attack of opportunity. And I'm chasing after the crab. So
They didn't use the distraction tactic this time.
No, they're just
Other
going for
people
it.
are just
Hit me?
killing him elsewhere.
Does 13 hit?
No.
Alright, no, it doesn't.
This is twice now that they're doing this.
Wait, what about that crab?
That was the crab I'm running away from him.
Oh, okay.
Grawl, you're up.
I
Oh.
can't.
Wait, so
I'm gonna pick up the
there's
body.
that crab, and then there's that
Go
one
straight.
that's going to the warehouse?
Yeah, I'm dashing after it with
Yeah, when it gets to my turn, I'll go dash. So.
7 plus 6 minus 2. So,
I really need to get a better weapon than
Alright,
this.
you're able to like slowly like lift her body over your
That's my
shoulder.
move action. Alright. I just laugh.
Alright, Soren, you're up.
Ah, the spoils of war.
shit, I realized I left you alone with the crab.
What?
I realized I left you alone with the crab.
No, it's okay. Me and Icarus will dash. We'll dash along, following you guys.
Are you following the crowd as well?
Yeah, me
Alright.
and Icarus both dash.
Cool beans.
I want to turn the map.
Oh god.
another!
This crab slams its fist in the side of the ship,
Uh-oh.
making a giant gaping hole, and begins to crawl inside.
Uh-oh. Is there like a...
I think I can
this
go
should have
in.
helped us save.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sadok. You see the crab
Sadok's
smash
not a
through
fighter. He's
the
going
wall
after
and
the
fall.
giant
You gonna
crab.
call after it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
So I asked you to go help
So yeah,
me.
you follow into the warehouse, and I'm assuming that.
Listen, you were dying.
And then so Marin. So I'm gonna focus on everyone else is following the crab going to the warehouse. I'm gonna cut this to just Grawl and this crab.
Cool.
At the moment. So Grawl, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to where the... Or, is
The
it
hatch.
already inside?
No, it's in the process of crawling in.
Okay, I'm gonna meet it down there and I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Okay. So you're let's say you're inside the ship now. So you're inside the ship. There are like various boxes and giant crates within like lining the sides of the underbelly of the ship. Looking similar to the ones you saw inside the warehouse.
There's a crab in there? Or is
You can see it. It's like its legs crawling in through the hole on the far side of the ship.
Okay,
It's not.
do I still have movement? Or is that it?
Let's. I say you use 4 squares right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward.
I imagine this crab about as big as this room that we're currently in.
A bit smaller.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
really?
a car.
Yeah, it's in the car.
Oh, I was imagining it to be way bigger than it was.
At first I was...
It's a large creature, not like a giant. Like
I thought it was like the size of an 18-wheeler.
We're not that strong, man.
I mean,
Okay.
We
So the
are.
crab is
You
gonna
are.
crawl in 1, 2, 3. It meets you.
Oh, shit.
It's a
you are an
13
HP,
hit.
buddy.
No.
Yeah. So you kind of just bring up your warhammer and take the blow.
It's
Oh, I'm carrying a body.
Oh yeah, you are carrying a body. I forgot. I guess you just duck out of the way. You back up really quickly.
Well, one-handed.
No.
It's just over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Grawl is basically Christmas.
Grawl, go ahead. Are you one-handing this?
I don't think I can wield it one-handed.
Right.
So,
Drop the body.
what would that do if I took a swing with it?
I would say give you disadvantage. But you know you have a throwing axe.
I know, but I still have a +8.
And how many rounds of rage are you going through?
I've used 4, so I have 6 left.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the disadvantage. Oh no, I don't hit.
What did you get? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Yikes.
I mean, I roll again for that one, maybe. No, I got a nat 20!
What? Two.
Yeah, I take the 2.
Oh my
So you
god.
slam your with you one hand wield the
That's
hammer.
a 10 though.
And it just kind of ricochets off its armor. Yeah. Like, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna go for another slam against you, trying to get you away from it. There's a 14 hit.
Yes.
Wait, do I have the highest AC in this group?
What's your AC?
17.
So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Slam the skull into your body.
I'm gunslinger.
Oh fuck, dude!
Jesus fuck.
Better kill it.
Quick.
Wait, isn't his one supposed to be the highest?
Have you guys heard this one yet?
What?
This scrap, have you heard it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there seem to be like a few like splinters and cracked parts of its carapace.
I might die. So
It's your turn.
Oh fuck. Do I have to go back? God damn it.
I'm gonna take the disadvantage again.
You can like drop her as a move action.
Okay, yeah,
Body.
I'll drop her.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna come back.
I don't know what's happening.
I know.
14?
Yeah.
Then it 6. What's your bonus?
Oh, that's metagame. I can't do that.
You slam into it again, but it just bounces off its armor.
I'm gonna die, guys.
Fuck! I made a mistake! God damn it!
Is it?
Yeah.
How much health do you got?
What did you get?
4.
5 damage. Slammed into you, fall to the ground unconscious.
Oh, damn it. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna die.
Well, we don't know this because we're running after the thing.
no.
Right.
Why'd you all leave me for one crab? Jesus Christ.
Well, I didn't realize he was gonna follow. I was just going with Sonic because
Okay. So let's redraw the map.
I mean, okay, listen. I didn't want to be left alone with
So
the
am I
crab,
dead?
right? And I didn't know that
You're
he was-
unconscious at the moment.
I didn't know that he was, like... Not
But no, the
fighting
ship is
with
actively
his
sinking,
others
so if the
with
crab
the
doesn't kill you,
I'll drown.
you will drown unless
What's
someone comes and
good?
gets you up.
Welcome to
But you guys
episode
don't
2.
know, you
This is the second half of our first
man,
session
I'm
because we took
really
6
good
hours
at
like
where I can
idiots
come
to
out.
film
I mean,
it.
the second
Because you didn't
Enjoy.
give me the ring.
you would not have thought, oh, I'm drowning. Help!
You were unconscious, and it wouldn't even matter.
No, I would have been like, this crab's here. Come fight it with me.
Where's the black one?
I can't...
Dice.
I want
Well,
to
black market.
say that I have, like...
Oh, yes.
I really...
You could have
So-
at least left the bird.
No, I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, I can't. I really should have like just let Icarus go with everyone else to the warehouse and just stay behind because you were fighting the woman for so long. I think, like,
I only have an
but
AC
and then
of
I just
14.
come back to like heal you or something, at least temporarily. But that's metagaming, and I can't do that.
This is like a very small version of the...
You can roll intelligence.
These are like aisles in
Oh,
which, like,
hey,
things are
wait.
stored.
We all left Grawl behind.
Can I roll?
That's exactly what I'm gonna ask when I
I know.
say
Yeah.
sorry.
No. That's a yeah. No. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Right.
And it has to be
So-
Soren because you're the only one that can heal me.
Yeah.
I can say.
Wait, are you out?
No. You know,
Alright.
bitch. You know what I can do? I can stabilize you.
Okay.
I can bring you out of unconsciousness.
As a cantrip, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
I can also say.
I'm sorry. This is metagame.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
did we give back that guy's grandma's
Yep.
spell thing?
Yep.
Did we?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
I think we.
No,
did.
he took it back.
Did
We specifically.
You tried to.
No, I
We got it back
remember.
though.
I-
Is it in any of your inventories written down?
He
I
doesn't
don't-
write
I don't
anything
write
down.
anything down.
He's an idiot.
Then you don't have it.
Good job.
A terrible.
You're an idiot.
'Cause I remember you not getting it in the
This is
end.
why
and
you need to
also,
write
you
down
didn't write it down
everything.
anyways.
I write down.
I remember him just like not giving
Yeah.
it back.
So it's the giant crab.
Marin is a compulsive note taker.
I have it written
Alright.
down to get
Mary.
the ring back from you too.
Marin, you're up.
Okay, I'm taking a shot.
That is the end of
Yeah.
I'm trusting you with that, by the way.
Yeah, you can like peer around and fire.
Is that in range? Oh, this is 25 feet, right?
This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wait.
Gotta get with the range.
Yeah.
Wait.
19.
Where's
Roll
the...
damage.
Ooh, 5. Not rolling well today.
5 damage?
Yeah.
It's fine. Soren, you're up.
Lower
Alright,
than the other one.
I'm gonna roll...
Wait, does it hit?
Soren.
You rolled 5 damage.
I know.
Yeah, if you roll damage, it
I
does
gotta
it.
check.
Soren. Just speak to me.
Wait, what?
Don't you?
Soren, it's your turn.
You want to use that? Use your turn. Use your fucking turn to get back to Kevin.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do!
Yeah, but you don't know.
Why would you
You
go
don't
do
know. So speak to me.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll.
that? Just talk to girl. Saw that.
I can't talk to you. You have to like.
It's your
say
turn.
it.
Wait, okay, hold
Just
on.
literally say my name.
Sada!
Where's Grawl?
That's all you can say.
There you go.
And then you go, oh shit! Fuck! You run and save Grawl.
Fuck! But that's turn wasted then.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, because that's speaking doesn't take up any actions.
Alright,
Now
okay,
you can
well,
just run.
where's Sada? Where's Grawl? Fuck!
Now you can dash and you can get to Grawl.
Alright, I'm gonna dash out of the
Okay.
warehouse then. Icarus is gonna stay behind though.
And you don't see me.
I don't.
Sadak, you're up.
Me? Okay.
He can probably figure it out. He's gonna have this.
I know where you were. I know
Is
you
this
were on the
OG
ship.
crab or is this
Because
crab
I was on the
2.0?
ship with you.
I like
He got
fascinated.
hit. He got hit with the
Yes.
with the sickle water thing.
So I can't fascinate it again.
Correct.
Can't try. So, I could open the box.
No.
Don't open the box!
No.
We're in the warehouse. The company's gonna kill
I
us.
have an orchid.
You are going to make this dimension fold in on itself. You can't do that.
I start. I keep my distance, and I start playing. Inspire.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All you guys get +1 on your attack rolls and your damage.
True Icaruses.
Oh, that's fantastic, actually.
It's not an object.
Is it active now?
Can't
Yeah.
be more
You start playing it. 1, 2,
Oh, it's not. Okay.
3, 4. It's gonna slam its fist into this middle column here, slamming into the shelves and knocking down the entire shelf. Boxes come crashing to the ground, haphazardly everywhere. And also this, the supports here are knocked down, knocking over the shelf. This shelf falls into this shelf, and this shelf starts falling down on you. Roll for the reflex save.
This is not good. Reflex?
Oh wait, you have a
11.
+1. You have a +1.
12.
You take 3 bludgeoning damages. Some boxes like nick your shoulder and your arms and your legs. You try and dive out of the way.
Okay.
As the shelf collapses into the side of the building, into the wall of the
worse.
the
Those
strong
hit
wall.
points were fantastic.
Aaron, you have +1 attack, +1 damage. You have +1 on
There,
the
yeah.
save throws.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
No, only against charm or fear effects.
And I'm gonna take a.
I'm taking those against charm or fear effects.
Oh.
I'm taking a shot at it.
Okay.
That is a +1, so 14.
Nah, you take another shot. By the way, are you keeping track of your ammo?
What?
Are you keeping track of your ammo?
Yeah.
Okay. Another shot rings out. This one kind of like ricochets off of its hair effect. It hits like a particularly hard spot on its shell. Just goes wide off of the shell into the side of the storehouse.
Yeah.
Sawdog.
I keep flying, and
That shelf is falling down.
oh,
If it's rough terrain, at that point you move at half your speed because the shelf has fallen over and there are boxes scattered everywhere.
3.
Okay.
Just keeping you.
Yeah, you're still in range.
I'm just
You-
keeping
yeah,
it. I'm
okay.
just keeping him in range.
And so you see boxes are scattering everywhere. The crab kind of scans the area and uses its smaller claw to like pick up one box in particular and its grasp. And it's moving it's like tilted to the side, walking on the knocked over shelf and the ground. Marin, you're up.
Can't do any of that fun stuff yet. I guess I'll head over here. Take a shot. I mean, can I shoot from like here? Or is the shelf blocking?
The shelf would be in the cupboard.
So I'm gonna head there, trying to get a little bit back. Ugh. That is a 25.
Yeah, it is. Roll damage.
Did you plus your 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big move.
Reroll.
1. Plus the 1.
Plus your dexterity.
5.
Ooh, nice.
And so you take another shot, and the crab kind of turns to look back at you as the bullet comes forth and just completely tears through one of its eye sockets. And so one of it just explodes in this kind of like green goo. It lets out this like chittering like chirp of pain.
Mm-hmm.
But then it like turns away and like continues skittering.
Oh, I don't like this.
Thought.
I was not meant to be a fighter.
And actually, you wouldn't have gotten the +1 on damage because you're out of Sonic's range.
Okay, so then a 4.
Yeah.
I completely forgot when.
You keep
Icarus
forgetting your
goes-
Icarus move.
Yeah.
Is it still rough terrain here?
Past that square it
I
is.
think I forgot to
It's
reload
not.
right.
After you get out of that square.
Because Icarus goes on my.
So
on my
then
turn.
you're right now. You're like crawling. You're like kind of like shuffling through the rough terrain while like still trying to play your guitar.
But now Marin's in range, right? Yeah.
Is she?
She.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
What if I mean, I was here. What if I go
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2. No, sorry, I was here.
Oh,
Because I
you
so I go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Just barely, yeah. Got it.
Hey, Riley, question. How many things does my pistol have? It's a one thing, right?
What?
It's a one bullet thing, right?
Yes, you have
I'm
to
forgetting
reload
to
it.
reload.
That's important.
Yeah.
You have to reload after
What
every
kind of
shot.
action is a reload?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a single shot.
Yeah.
It means
It's a
like
single, it's a single
Well,
shot.
I mean, it's fun.
What kind of action is a reload though?
Oh, I
It's
played
a
with
move
a
action.
revolver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hers is a flintlock.
Okay, we needed it.
We needed
You're
the
just
different
in the
gun to
zone.
reload.
Alright.
You're reloading.
Aaron, you're up.
and reloading at the same time.
Yes, sir.
I have to go
2, 3,
with
4, 5, 6.
after her. His Icarus is still there.
Is Icarus still in the
Yeah,
warehouse?
he's been here this whole time.
Oh, I thought he followed you.
No, Icarus.
he
Only
just
I
hasn't
went.
been
Icarus
moving.
stayed behind.
I haven't been factoring
I'm
into the
taking a
initiative order.
Deadeye shot.
He hasn't moved him in like 3 turns.
I know. Yeah, Icarus has just been staying there.
That's 8. Actually, a 6 because it's Deadeye.
Yeah.
+1.
That was with the +1.
So he's out of your range right now, and you're like hustling to keep up with him. You take a shot, but it just veers wide and slams into the wall of the storehouse.
And I'm reloading this.
Sadak.
Sorry about that.
Very little I
Sorry
can
about
do
that.
here. Very
Sword.
Is there?
You really should have
Almost
cut
at
off
20.
and that's the exit.
I can't cut a solid note. Do you want to keep her in range? Yeah, I guess I'm walking the other way now.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yike. Finally, Burb.
The verb.
You can do it better than I can. There you go.
Good call.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to attack. Slice and dice. Fuck, that's what? Dex bonus, right?
No strength for melee attacks.
I don't know where the fuck you went.
I looked up.
Holy
giant
shit!
raven.
You went
Are you looking
so far away.
Are you looking at the advanced version or the
I don't
base
know.
version?
He just opened a web page. I'm just gonna use
Okay.
this.
Because there's the advancement where when your raven gets bigger when you level up.
No, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I fucking know where he went.
I looked up giant raven.
I totally agree.
Right.
What did you say it was again?
Strength.
Plus
Plus the bonus.
one?
Plus 1, yes.
Okay, so that's 12 plus 4, 16.
Does 16 exactly? Roll damage, boy.
Oh shit! Damn!
Birdo.
Oh, please fucking kill it.
And you kill it. If fucking Raven, if fucking Icarus finishes him off.
6, boy!
Icarus.
Fucking
Oh!
The crab carrying its
Let's
cargo
get it!
is making a dash for the entrance, the hole it made in the wall. But little does it know that we got a fucking bird boy on your side. Icarus swoops in front of it, let talons stretch out wide, slashes the final bit of its its remaining eye stalk, rips it clean off, lands and starts pecking at its its exposed flesh in between the cracks of its carapace, until eventually just stutters and then slowly falls to the ground with a huge.
John Cena is your fucking bird.
BAM!
Icarus, we're naming it John
Cena.
We need to give this bird so many treats.
Honestly.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, I'm dying.
Yes.
As you run out onto the dock, all you see before you are dead bodies and passed out sailors.
Fuck.
And currently, the ship in the harbor is starting to sink.
Okay, so last I knew was
I was on the.
And,
Grawl was
and
on the
as you
ship.
come out, you see one of the giant crabs just emerge from a giant hole in the hull of the boat with a large box underneath one of its smaller claws. It just starts scuttling towards the ocean.
Wait, he's inside the ship?
The giant crab just emerged from the inside of the ship.
And
So
I'm
where
gone.
is he now?
It's like there.
He's just like
You don't know.
He's
Did we
inside.
he's
redraw
inside the
dock?
ship. Okay. No, I thought
I
thought he
should we redraw
emerged
the
from
dock?
the ship and he was just like.
The
Well, the crab was inside the ship and emerged from it, and
is running away.
Okay.
Kind of water.
So do you stop the crab or do you save Grawl?
Honestly, I'd rather save Grawl, to be
I mean,
honest.
duh.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
I-
not.
but I
it's
don't
not
know
your
where he's-
job to protect the stuff.
If you didn't save Grawl, there would be some hell to pay.
Yeah. I'd have to face you. Okay. I jump onto the deck because that's like the last place I saw him.
Okay.
Do I see him? I don't remember.
You don't see anyone on the deck except for the very.
How submerged is the boat?
It's about like halfway through into the water. It's going down, but also the port is fairly shallow, and it's
Okay.
not sinking too quickly.
Okay. God. I don't know where the fuck you are.
Where else would I be?
I don't know. You were on the boat.
Deck. Go on.
Where did the crab come from?
Underneath. You're inside?
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
I don't know that.
Yeah, but like you saw the crab come from there, and you're still fighting the crab. Go to where the crab was.
How the fuck would I know?
You have good wisdom.
Yeah.
It would make so
Alright,
much sense
sure.
for you to go where the crab just was.
All right, fine. I'm going to the hole of the crab.
and
Came in.
you're like, where he be?
I'll go into where the crab came from then. Jesus.
So the hole that the crab emerged from on the side of the boat is kind of half submerged in the water at this point. You have to like kind of sort of like grab the side of the boat and kind of swing yourself in, sloshing through the water. And once you get in, you see the floating green like body of Grawl. And I'm gonna say that it took a few rounds for you to get here. Grawl, roll 2 death saving throws.
We should be fine either way.
17.
Success.
16.
Success. Okay.
Is the other body there?
You see another body floating.
Nice.
I'm gonna stabilize you.
All right, you instantly go to 0 hit points.
Am I conscious?
I don't think so. You're not dying.
Okay,
Well, okay. There you go.
Is it? I'll look it up.
I wouldn't stabilize him because he'll drown. I would
cool. Am I
heal him.
floating?
No, he's floating.
Why am I floating? I guess I'm breathing.
I wouldn't, but yeah,
I'm
but
like
like,
3
he'll drown in the boat.
And I'm wearing armor.
You're also full of air.
And how are you gonna drag him out of the
I feel
boat?
like I would sink.
Well, let's say your head is.
Well,
in
okay,
the
how
water.
much-
It doesn't fill up totally.
See,
yet.
I don't want to ask him how much HP he has because
It's
That's
not
zero.
metagaming. It's not metagaming. That's fine.
Yeah, you said you just.
That's how it
No,
works.
look, okay. Before I stabilize you, how much HP do you have?
I had negative whatever.
Negative what?
That matters.
That's really.
Huh?
That really
it goes
does
down
not-
each turn, right?
Yeah, 1 by 1.
By 1.
If
so
you
I-
roll 2, you get
So,
negative 2.
yeah, so negative 3.
Okay.
You go
so-
exactly negative. Oh, you did go exactly negative 1. Yeah.
So like you're not metagaming is like when you try and be like, oh, I know Riley, so this is what like when I'm. You know,
This is
when
also
I'm-
metagaming.
Not to a point where
Would
it's
Soren
cheating.
heal him or stabilize him? What would Soren do?
Well, I don't. See, he'd
You
stabilize
can
him
do
'cause-
both.
I mean, I guess.
The battle's over.
Well, there's 2 bodies.
Well, okay.
One was the
One,
enemy.
I
saw-
I know that that's the bitch that tried to kill me and Grawl. I'm not gonna fucking touch her. Fuck her. I don't know, but I
You're a
don't,
medical expert. Heal the man.
I don't. well, Okay, but the thing is, I don't know. Like, I don't know how far gone he is. I don't know how many
Roll a heal check.
hit points he has. Because like,
Roll a heal check to diagnose.
that's why stabilizing you is like the safest thing for me to do.
Soren, you walk up to his body and kind of feel around it. Roll a heal check.
23.
He's still breathing. He's alive. But he's looking a little worse for wear.
Okay, I'll stabilize. Well, I have. Okay.
So what would Soren do?
Stabilize.
Okay, you cast stabilize. He's
I
no
cast
longer
stabilize,
dying.
and then I cast with my last cantrip, virtue.
You gain 1 hit point. Temporary. You cough up some water.
What happened? My rage is faded.
Yeah, if you go unconscious, it's gone. You're fatigued.
Oh, I'm fatigued.
Yeah, after your rage ends, by any means, you're fatigued for double the rounds you rage for.
Or double the round.
Yeah.
So 10. So 60 seconds. 1 minute.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, we all left
Do I see my warhammer and the sickle?
Yeah.
Okay, I pick them up.
We all.
Is it still filling up?
Yeah, slowly.
Damn it. We
Let's
all.
go. And I grabbed the leg of the
I can't
body.
get a word edgewise.
And I tried
It's
to
about to level 1 you're like, where you been, man? We've been missing you.
As soon as
We gotta know!
No, because he's like, where am I? I was gonna be like, well, we all fucking left you by accident. And then I come back and you're fucking in the middle of the ship.
as soon as the crowd is dead, I'm fucking booking it to the ship. I want to get
Okay.
the sailors off.
Okay. And so, are you guys leaving the ship? It's slowly sinking in.
Yes, and I'm dragging the body with me.
Okay, roll dexterity checks. Save it.
I'll help you because you just came out of consciousness.
Okay.
So we'll both roll dex checks, right?
Or is that just with advantage? This is how we go.
Both of you roll dexterity saving.
Oh, saving throws. 13.
That's just dex, right?
Yeah. No dex. It's a reflex save. Sorry.
Oh, wait,
Reflex
but I'm
save.
wearing armor, so -2, 11.
We don't need the map anymore, right?
Correct.
Nat 20.
How long does this temporary hit point last?
Look that up.
Just by the way, because I will fall unconscious immediately.
No, I know. I just want.
Get him onto
As
drive.
long as you're not in the ship, it's fine.
So I'm heavy. Really heavy.
We cannot lose that signal. That would be very bad.
Okay.
Also, you know I'm tired because my voice gets a huge amount of vocal fry.
Yeah.
For no fucking
Yeah.
It
reason.
lasts for a minute.
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
You have 10. So as long as you're fatigued, you'll have 1 temporary hit point. But once you're no longer fatigued, you'll
Oh,
have
I'm fatigued, so I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, it's bad. That's fine.
Okay. So you managed to just barely stumble out of the way as some of the boxes stacked up and some of the beams that can help keep the ship structurally sound start collapsing as the ship starts falling apart. And you're able to easily just dive out of the way and sort of slosh through the water, avoiding any projectiles coming your way, and you barely just get out of the way. A few of them do hit the druid's body as you drag her, but
Druid?
clearly, come on.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, I know.
You have low wisdom.
But both of you were able to escape.
Did you say her?
Both of you are able to escape from the ship, and you're now you're able to just barely climb up onto the dock as the rest of the ship falls underneath
Thank God.
the sea. Just as Marin runs up, you guys lay on your backs.
Okay, so the
Spit up
deck
water.
just went underwater, right?
The ship sunk underwater. There's now this huge gash in the dock.
Okay, so
No, he
how
goes back
long
unconscious.
did it just sink underwater?
How long?
Yeah, how long ago?
Like
15
30, 40,
long
50
ago.
I have
minutes
like
ago.
30 more seconds, guys.
I mean, I assume I'm
I mean,
Like
you're
a couple
fine.
seconds,
well.
right?
Honestly, as long as
Probably,
you're
and by the time you get there, it's probably been like a full minute.
Oh, we're good then.
And Grog, you fall back unconscious as you just lay on the deck at 0 hit points.
Are
But
the
he's stable, right?
wait,
He's
there-
stable, yeah.
you said there were sleeping people on the docks.
On the
Are they
docks,
waking up?
yeah. No,
Oh my
They're
god.
not at the
You all
moment.
left me.
I came back.
I know, thank you.
Is the lady awake?
No, she's
She's
I mean, is she alive, not awake?
she's out for the count.
roll a medicine check or a heal check.
That one, I have no idea.
You're not sure. You're just too flustered from the combat.
What is a human?
And as you all kind of coalesce on the docks, gazing at this absolute carnage that was just wreaked here. Brawl with the sickle on his side, his warhammer at his back. Icarus fluttering down, landing on your shoulder, kind of bloody.
I don't go unconscious.
Oh, you're orc ferocity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep fighting when I go below 0.
That would be probably important to know.
Yeah. I just remembered that.
All this shit for nothing!
Was that your character sheet?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
That's okay, it's fine.
You gotta keep it.
And I think that's
That's
where
a different.
and that's where we'll end the session.
That's a gift.
Beautiful.
Oh my lord.
Now we just have to explain how we lost the cargo.
God.
It's because I forgot.
Oh yeah,
I
I
had the
didn't
orc ferocity.
fucking.
We found